Oh my goodness, hello, good morning everybody, good morning, RTM and Sarah and Sparks, thank you for the super chat. Sparks says happy holidays from the Sparks family. Happy holidays right back to you, Sparks. Thank you very much for the support and I hope you have a fabulous festive weekend. Hello, good morning, Chickens and Mama Bear and Angelica and Sarah and Cassandra and Kabira and Zans and Roses and Jahu and Ariana and hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Hi. Sorry, I may seem a little bit unfamiliar today. I don't have the favorite festive shirt on at the moment. It's currently packed because I have to leave my home this evening and I washed the shirt last night and it dried and now I folded it and packed it so that I can actually wear it on Christmas Day. Look, I only had the one festive shirt, I'm sorry. Festive shirt, festive board shorts that I showed off earlier. All the festivities are currently packed and ready to go. I am very sorry. I do apologize. I know I'm shady. But Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve from overcast and, not gonna lie, quite humid and a little bit warm Brisbane. I hope you're all having a fabulous week and weekend. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hi. Bun, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat. Lovely to see you. Bun says, just worked 8 days straight, here for a good rest. Mate, I hope your weekend is nothing but rest. Nothing but rest and chill, and I hope you enjoy the shenanigans. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Good to see you. I shouldn't really talk about weather because I know a lot of people on the other side of the planet are having the opposite effect, where freezing is the general statement. I hope you're all keeping safe. I hope you're all keeping warm, fed, watered, snuggled, firesided. You know, all of the lovely things that I imagine people who don't live in subtropical Australia experience. That. Anyway, hi. Nice to see you if you're here. Today, we're going to be reacting to Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Maria, and her current, I think, just finished live stream entitled Open Chat Bees. We've got a lot to cover. We've got like 16 hours worth of community tab posts to go over. We've got this live stream, which is like an hour and a half or something. And I'm not going to lie, this is all just a warm-up waiting for Vlogmas Day 24 with Ambi. It does break my heart that we're not going to cover Vlogmas Day 25 because I will be doing Christmas celebrations. But that's okay, we'll cover it. We'll cover it when we get back, I guess. Christy, hello. Ariana, hello. Lovely to see you. Broccoli Lover, thank you for being here for 12 months. Happy anniversary, mate. Broccoli says, hello, Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. And Lizzie, thank you for the super chat. Lizzie says, Merry Christmas, Pulpy. It's freezing here. I'm sorry to hear it's freezing. I hope it warms up soon. Thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve. I wish you all of the snuggles and swaddles and cuddles and a big cup of tea. A big cup of tea, which I don't have because it's warm. But I do have... Oh no, I didn't do it right. There you go. Hashtag not sponsored, hashtag if only, because this is Coke, isn't it? Produced in Australia under the authority of Monster Energy Company USA. Wait, I thought this was a Coke thing. Is this not a Coke thing? I was sure this was a Coke thing. Wait, who owns this? Normally it says, like, packaged and distributed for like, Coca-Cola Amatel or whatever. Weird. Anyway, we'll look that up later. Hi. Good to see you. My name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost my talks about things on the internet and watches way too much Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reid. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about choices, not platforms. Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. Sorry, Fit. I saw your message and got distracted, ironically. Oh, ham hat. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I hope you keep warm. Maybe a hot water bottle or a big cup of tea. Big cup of tea fixes everything. Ariana, it is a little ironic, I guess, to see someone on screen saying hi to you literally in short sleeves. Sorry. Okay, cool. So, I booped into a little bit of this. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't listen to too much. It seemed pretty low-key. So I'm expecting Thor at any time soon. That's a Marvel joke. Or Norse mythology, if you want to go back in time. Shut up, Zach. So yeah, we're just going to watch it and wait for Ambi to turn up. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We've got community tab posts to go over first because there's so many of them. So many. Okie dokie artichoke. Well, we'll start 16 hours ago, I guess, because it's still technically the time zone day for me. Brunette, hello, thank you for being here for 2 months, mate. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve from the other side of the planet, I'm assuming. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for being here for 2 months, and I hope you enjoy the shenanigans. Oh, Vader, thank you for the reminder. Got to pin the thing. Tree is on. Live chat is on. Festive gear is not on, and I've explained that already. Pinned the thing. Beverage received. Chat, I hope you're all out there being productive, doing something good with your time while you're listening in on all of these shenanigans. Go for a walk, hang out in the kitchen. What are you all making for... Are you all prepping for Christmas Day? Is everybody here baking or cooking or doing something for Christmas Day? I don't think I'm actually doing anything cook-wise. No, tonight I'll make rum balls. Tonight I'll make rum balls. Oh, yeah. But this time I'll have rum in them. Gonna be good. Mama Bear, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you today and happy festive season. Mama Bear says, Merry Christmas from me to you. And right back to you, Mama Bear. Enjoying you while I crochet and wait for my worm fruit to go to bed. Worm fruit. Go to bed so I can have tea time, me time. Thank you all for the shenanigans and inspiration. It is our absolute pleasure, Mama Bear. Thank you for, one, that phrase, two, your support and your super chat. And I hope you have a fabulous evening and a very safe and happy Christmas. And I hope you get all of the crochet and tea time to yourself. That's great. Okay, so let's bring this one up. Here we go. Okay, 18 minutes ago. Let me find my voice. Don't silence me. I've got to find my voice. Hi, Katie. Lovely to see you. Oh, I hope you keep warm, mate. Okie doke. Yeah, I'm making rum balls, and I think that's it, because they've just got to set up in the fridge overnight. But everything else is pretty much taken care of. I'm just doing the dainty little snacky bits, you know. Literally the face of nightmares. Oh my god, no wonder you are so jealous. Nobody in the world can fix that horror movie special. Horror movie special. I thought she was going for special effects. Mug, Lamau. Alright, well, thanks, Foodie. She's definitely not bullying on YouTube or anything. A Rumble link, and then come chat. No, thank you. I like to stay over here on this platform where I'm allowed. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, some quality and dust content. I see what you did there. It should have been in brackets if you were trying to make it funny. This was not funny. Oh, hi, Rev Kane. I'm out of the loop because I don't know where this is from. I don't know. Yeah, rumbles. Rumbles are delicious. Y'all, if you aren't making rumbles for Christmas, give it a whirl. It only takes like 4 ingredients. It's real good. Okay, anyway. And then we've got the big uns. Okay, there's just so many. It's just so many. Okay, it's essentially condensed milk, cocoa, desiccated coconut, and there's something else. Hold on, I'll find that before we get started. I'll find the rumble recipe. I can never remember it off the top of my head. It's super easy though, because you don't have to bake anything, you don't have to cook anything, you don't have to do anything. All right, arrowroot biscuits. That's right. So it's a biscuit base. You get biscuits and you crush them up. Then you get a can of condensed milk and pour it in. You put a cup of coconut, desiccated coconut, put that in. Quarter cup of cocoa. You don't want too much because that's bitter. Put that in, and then rum. Yeah, that's about it. And so you put the rum in, and then you have just this big, mushy, kind of cakey, cookie base, and you mash it all together, and then you, like, pinch bits off of it, and then you roll it up, and then you drop it in more coconut to dress it, and then you put it on a tray and put it in the fridge, and then you serve it once they're cool and they're delightful. It's real good. It's coconut and chocolate and rum. How can you be mad at it? It's really, and doesn't require any baking. It's really good. Well, you don't have to put the rum in, Jehu. You can put anything. You could put, like, rum essence in. I've made it with, like, vanilla essence or bourbon or... I haven't tried it with tequila yet. There have been some desperate measures when it came to making rum. Like, what spirit do I have? Anyway, back to Foodie. Oh, in a moment. 46, lovely to see you. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the super chat. 46 of fabulous, friggin' fabulous, sorry, says, Merry Xmas Eve. Finished making green potato enchiladas and red chicken enchiladas. They sound really good. Lemon cream cake. My boys are shoveling and plowing. It's -5 degrees with 55 miles per hour. Yep, that's what that stands for. Wind gusts. I'm now snuggled with my kittens. 46, I'll come back on camera, sorry. Hi, thank you very much for your support. Thank you for the super chat. I wish you and your family a fabulous Christmas weekend. Keep warm. That dinner sounds real good. And hopefully you get all of the snuggles with the kittens. That's excellent to hear, and thank you very much for your support, 46. Okay, back to community tabs. Mama Bear asked, Pulpy, do you think you could make the Rumbles gluten-free? Yeah, as long as you've got a gluten-free biscuit base, which I know there are a lot of companies out there that make a gluten-free biscuit base. Hell, Arnott's, I think, make a gluten-free Scotch finger and gluten-free ginger nut, I think, something. Yeah, use a gluten-free biscuit base. Desiccated coconut's fine, condensed milk's fine. Cocoa's usually fine, and I'm not sure, rum should be fine. It's cane sugar, right? Yeah, so everything should be fine apart from the biscuit base, but obviously check the back of the packets, check for ingredients, check for handling in the same factories, all that jazz, you know? Okay, back to food. Wait! French fried gullet, you are actually going to flex with my streams, which are 100% about me, can't even break 1K, meanwhile, that you... These are just words. Still only have 22K subs, which you have had for a while. It's turning into Miss Piggy. Enjoy your hate views, moron, because without spreading hate and lies about me and my content, you have nothing. But that won't be for long. You have peaked on YouTube. 22K subs for the views you get doesn't add up. Which means no one gives a bloop about you as a creator, only how vile and hateful you are, which is beyond sad. No one is subbing to you, only watching the streams about me, lol. Yes, barely 1K views talking about non-drama is normal. Stream about anyone else, like the Doherty dozen, Lamau, and you get way less. So you still owe me. Bloop. Your time is almost up. I hope you buy a house because you will have to get off your lazy, smoky bloop and get a job to pay for it. Lol, I hear Motel Adams has a vacancy right up your alley. Okay. This is stupid. I don't even know what type of argument she's trying to make here. I mean, I get, like, reading it in the voice doesn't help, but flex on my streams can't even break 1K. I think she's talking about, she must be talking about FFG saying Chantal can't get 1K views. Okay, now this is helping with the sentence structure, but not really. You still only get 22K subs, which you haven't have had for a while. What does that matter, Foodie? You've been stuck at your sub count for a while as well. This is the thing. Dear Chantal, please stop trying to burn people when you are just going to burn yourself in the process. It's stupid. Accountable Beauty, fabulous to see you. Merry Christmas weekend, and thank you very much for the super chat. I hope you're keeping warm up there. Accountable Beauty says, Marsha, move over, sis. It's Jan. Want to look good for my boyfriend. Really, what's his name? George Ketchup? No, George Glass. Thank you very much for the super chat, Accountable Beauty. I really appreciate it, and now I want to go watch the Brady Bunch movie. So stupid. Sure, Jen. Thank you for the support, mate. JJ, thank you for being here for 2 months as well. JJ says, enjoy your holidays. Thanks for the year of fun. Thank you for enjoying the year of fun. I hope you enjoy your holidays as well. And thank you for the 2 months of support, JJ. Appreciate it. Back to whatever she's trying to say here. I don't, there's a lot of run on. You have peaked on YouTube. I mean, Foodie, like, again, you gotta be aware of your own... You gotta be aware of your own situation before you try to come for others for the exact same situation. 22k subs for the views you get doesn't add up. Foodie, what are you even talking about? You have 93,000 subs on your channel. Can you just be a little bit more self-aware, please? It's so silly. No one subbing to you only watches streams about me, so yes, barely 1k views talking about non-drama is normal. I even think at the most dramatical, we probably aren't going over 1,000k in her chat at the moment, because it's just, no, it's just not it. Okay, anyway, so there's more now. There's more. It just never ends. Link, thank you for being here for 20 months, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Link says, happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays right back to you, mate. Thank you for being here for 20 months, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, 2 hours ago. So this all kicked off before the stream started today. Okay, so... people have been telling me to do something about it, so... Where's this voice going? So I reported, there we go, this witch's Twitch for targeting harassment. We will see what they say. Oh, and more proof. No one cares about you, fried gullet. You only have 3.9k on Twitch, and I don't even use Twitch, and I have 1k more. I mean, Foodie, using that logic, you also have, like... what's the math on that? Like 70k more subscribers, but you don't pull the views. So, like, let's again logic. It's not. Join us tomorrow, BEEZES, around 3 or 4 p.m. EST. They're going live on Twitch, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, we have a schedule. Chat, we have a schedule. It's great. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Bring on Monday, day 1. Just to give you an idea, I know I don't do these schedules or used too often and gave up on him, but I am giving it one more try, so please give me another chance. See you. This is for Foodie Beauty Channel. So Monday's member streams, Tuesday Tasty Tuesday vlog, food vlog. Man, she used to have better names. she used to come up with much better names than this. Wednesday member stream, Thursday recorded video, Fridays open chat, Saturdays Twitch, and Sundays members stream. Well. It seems like we're returning to the member streams. We've got one open chat a week, which will be interesting. Are we just giving up on the couples channel now? Like with that recorded video on Thursdays? Are we just not doing... I have a feeling like the couples channel is probably just going to be, like, abandoned. Probably. Yeah, probably. Oh, well, anyway, we're going to move on to the stream, and we can talk about all of the nonsense as it happens. Goodie for us. If this wants to load. Does it want to load? Please load.
Hi, DM.
There we go.
Cool. Hey,
At
cool.
speed, please, and...
Nobody's here. Come and chat with me, people.
And... I gotta catch up with chat, and I gotta make sure it's on live chat, even though I said it out loud. I'm pretty sure I actually did it, and Daddy G is just after me today. There we go. All right, great.
Please like my stream.
Great.
I'm gonna try to act more like a YouTuber, I guess. No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to be more professional, guys. So I'm trying to stick to a schedule, because if I don't have a schedule...
Jen, you're new to the Chantel world. You need a cycle chart, rather. They exist.
My life is chaos, and I end up staying up way too late, and then waking up and being like, what am I gonna do for my channel? So the planning we do for the couples channel content, I'm going to try to do for here too. Hi Cassandra, Taby, hey Lizzie, hope you're doing well too. Norma Jean, hey. Piss and Vinegar, Duncan, Natalie, hi. Sophie the Frenchie, bonjour. Bonjour. Miss Beezer. Dread of the Dead, hello.
Yep, the babysitter is here, QHF.
Mishy Moo. How are you, Mishy Moo? Moozers instead of Beezers. Open chat, Beez.
Don't even joke about that. Missy is going to try and take over. Moozers, not Beezers. Get out of town.
Hey, hello. Shavita. Hey, Laura's Kitchen. Hello. Merry Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know
Fernanda,
it's just growing
Tangerine.
out a little bit.
Google user as you fold laundry. What's your favorite? I hate folding underwear. Hi, Gemini Gem. Amy Kennedy. Hey, from Dublin, Ireland. Missed the open chats. I remember you, Amy. Okay, I remember most of you, unless you have a new username. Let's be Shakespeare. Peanut. Brittany.
Hey.
Susan. I haven't been here in a while. Emily. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Stay up so late. Texas. Story of my life. You know, have you ever known me to be like a go-getter morning person? Like get up and have a morning routine?
Sorry, I hit my mouse.
Okay, I've been wanting to do a morning routine, BEEZE, since I started my channel 5 years ago. I've had it on a list, but like I said, I think I did one, and I literally like wake up, whine about the fact that I'm awake, ask Salah, and then say that I need to go back to bed for a few minutes. like, and then I stare into like the void for like 20 minutes, just
Merry
thinking,
Christmas,
oh my god,
Deb.
wake up,
Thanks for
please.
the message.
Lori Myers, Quebec City. Lori Myers.
Ghostface, hello.
Do you remember when Quebec City, the Dagobah and the Maurice Bar? I've been to Quebec City once, and it was fun.
Okay, I'm
Community
going to
tab.
actually try and pay attention.
Hey, Lisa Barbara Board
Can't
Panda.
promise anything.
How long are you going to be
Because we've only got like maybe an hour and a half until Ambi.
here, Chloe? Probably till the end of
Countdown's
January.
on.
Mary Beth, DM.
Bros, hello.
Ça va bien, et vous? You're the only one in the office? Ew, does that mean you have extra faxes to send? Do people still send faxes? Why, bro, I had too much basbousa. Ça va? Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. That's nice of you. Why, bro, I had too much basbousa to send. Do people still send faxes?
Look, sometimes I'm absolutely here just for stupid fun and noises.
I mean, you have extra faxes to send. Do people still send faxes?
Oh, innocent, stupid stuff. It's good.
Paper, I had too much basbousa. Sala! Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. That's nice of you. Yes, I can't wait. We're gonna video with my family on Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas Eve tomorrow. It doesn't even feel like that for me because here it's obviously not Christmassy, right? So, Merry Christmas. How was your day? It was pretty good.
Hold on, wait a minute, sis. Didn't you say that there was like a winter wonderland set up that you were going to go to? What better day than Christmas Eve or even Christmas Eve? You were going to take us there. You were going to vlog it. Remember? Remember? You told us about this yesterday. Are we not going to the winter wonderland? Okay, well,
Sorry,
that
it's like
sucks.
late, but you know what? I want to give you guys like most of my audience is awake like and online during a certain time, and the time difference makes it really awkward for me. Hey Gemma, salam alaikum. Alaikum assalam. Oceana, hi.
Oh, she said it was booked solid. Well, I guess that's what happens when you plan to fail. I mean, fail to plan.
Movie gal. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, movie gal. Missy Moo is keeping me updated, and you and your brother have been in my prayers. So I appreciate you being here, and we're praying for you, and we wish you well. Okay. I'm so sorry for that news.
Michelle Simmons, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. No, appreciate it. There you go. Michelle says, Pulpy, can you wish my cat Opal a Merry Christmas? Oh, absolutely. Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Hello, little Opal. You have a fabulous name. Thank you very much for your support and your super chat. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a very festive Christmas Eve and a safe, warm, and happy weekend to both of you. Hello, Opal. That's very cute. Thank you for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. And Oceana, thank you for the super chat. Lovely to see you today. Happy festive weekend. Oceana says, Merry Christmas Eve. Love you, Zach. Love right back, Oceana. Thank you for the support and the super chat, mate. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I hope you and yours have a Merry Christmas. And thanks for being here. Thank you.
Chandra, if you want to reach out, I'm on Instagram, and I'm here for you. PK, Amanda, like if you need someone to talk to. Lizzie, oh really? You just tossed them, eh? Happy holidays. Have you ever tried drinking Ramune? What is it? Maybe. Chris, wicked. So yeah, it's gonna be open chat. Hey Jessica, Natasha. Oh, Jillian from Halifax.
Okay, I've got a prediction. And you know me and my thoughts about predictions, they really don't matter. But I have a prediction that her members only chats are just going to turn into open chats. I don't think she's actually going to have members only chats anymore. She might have like one a week or one a month or something, but I don't think the whole trick, not trick, but like the whole thing with memberships is that it's a balancing act between audience members who want to support you and and what you can provide in addition to audience members, right? So it's a fine. And YouTube, it's really funny in the back end of YouTube, they're like, oh, set up to 6 like pricing levels. It's like, Mary, who's got the time for like 6 different levels of reward based on support? Nah, I ain't here for that. But it is interesting because obviously Chantal now has 2 levels of tiered membership. At some point, she may realize that she doesn't necessarily need to give. Like, I don't think anybody's paying for the privilege of chatting in Foodie's chat. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, no. Like, it's not. The people who are paying for her membership and in her chat are just people who want to support her. I don't think, like, remembering back to the days of, like, the trolls being willing to pay for membership to be in the chat, like, those days are long gone. I don't think there are many people left who are willing, like, even, I think Flop Error may have been, like, the last big name, to to actually pay to be in that chat. I think that that's not a thing anymore.
How do you remember me? Old meat, go to an arcade. Oh my gosh, Sala, that's a good idea. Remember there's an arcade in the mall.
46, your pets' names are Gizmo, Pixie, Azul, and Tig. That they're adorable. I mean, I can't see them and they're adorable. Tell them they're adorable for me, 46.
There's like one mall, I think the Alcoot, has an arcade. We could play together. Yeah, on Twitch, you mean, Old meat? We could stream at an arcade. I do not fold them in a drawer. Yeah, you know what? I don't really either. No, I do. Why do I fold my... Who does that? Is this like a sign of multiple personality? I don't know. People think I have like everything wrong with me if I do something a certain way. Like all my behaviors get analyzed, so...
Oh, I'm not here for that. Just go speak to your healthcare professionals, but that's a joke at this point.
Oh yeah, we're going to be playing arcade games here too. Like, we have like 2,000 old games.
You say Mortal Kombat.
And we have like a big... It's just going to be like... We're going to have to figure out a different setup, but we're just starting. But, I mean, we play games together all the time, so may as well just like have some kind of Twitch party, but I'm totally going to kick his butt. Totally! Is that the game? What game? What do they yell in Street?
Another prediction I foresee is they attempt Twitch once, it doesn't go down well, and their gaming stuff is probably going to get less views than the sleeping streams that Chantal did. Yeah, and no one's going to be interested in it. Sorry, Chantal.
Fighter again, I forget. Is it KO? It's 3 in the morning here, Cassandra. But usually go to bed around this time, and then get up like 10, 11 or something, and then, like I said, I whine about being awake. Google user.
This is a very different mood to what I expected, considering all of your community tab BS, like, hours beforehand.
Hey!
No, not hours, like minutes beforehand.
Hey, not me. Sala's here, we can fangirl. Well, you are very handsome, Sala. Lucky. Proud of you for standing up. Thanks, stream. I don't know, sometimes I just get annoyed.
Actually, having said that, maybe they might get a few more views on the Twitch, because I am noticing that Sala's less and less prevalent, like, on camera. So I wonder... One, I assume some reasoning there, but two, I wonder how that's all going to go down.
Anyways, did you like my Merry Christmas post? I really like Reverend Kane from Poltergeist. One of my favorite movies. Hey, Rebe! Your internet's bad? Aw, I hate when that happens. Is there a storm? Does Kuwait do anything fun for New Year's? Sala, what are we going to do for New Year's? New Year's Eve. Do you want to go camping? I roll my clothes. That's a good idea, actually. I know a lot of people that do that. How many members have you lost? Ruzi? I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't checked.
I'm also realizing, why aren't we going to, like, a nice, like, hotel room or something? You used to hotel bees like the Dickens back in Canada. Why don't you do that for New Year's? That might be nice.
Last time I checked, I had, like, 300 and something, like, members. But I'm not sure. But I'm going to be doing member streams the rest of the week, realistic. But I figure one day open chat would be good because it gives, like, an opportunity of, like, everyone who can't chat.
There's a shouty bug outside my window. Sounds like a cicada. Or a cricket. It's okay, a frog will get it. No worries.
Merry Christmas, Ruzi. Hello, Trisha. Pretty genius, hello? That's not really you. Is it? Lime Jello. Yeah, I remember you. Sorry.
Oh, there is a shouty bug. Chat, I apologize for the shouty bugs, but you know what to expect when you're watching a stream of mine. There's just going to be Australian native wildlife everywhere, including in your ear holes. Not, like, physically, but audibly.
Of course. Lord Panda, I miss seeing Sam strumming. Soon. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, hug him and BBJ for, like, ever. You guys don't even know. We're gonna have a cat party. I'm gonna give them some chewies. Merry Christmas, guys. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all my Christians, or, you know, the majority of people who celebrate Christmas probably just don't even... It's just more of, like, a holiday tradition. Gemma, I'm very proud of you. You have grown and you seem happier. Even though I am a convert and have a temper, it's hard to let go. I hope you can stay happy. Thank you, Gemma. Yeah, I'm not gonna be, like...
No, not static
a saint
sponge.
or whatever the Islamic version of a saint is, anyways. Right away. You gotta give me time.
Rumham, if I find a huntsman in the house, I'll try to bring him out on camera.
And I don't know.
They're little anxious balls of legs though, so they tend not to enjoy being captured.
Tu peux me dire tu ou toi, sinon j'ai l'impression d'avoir 50 ans. Ah, yeah, because j'ai appris à l'école que vous, c'est la propre manière de adresser quelqu'un. C'est pour ça que j'ai dit ça. I said to Sophie that it's like, I was told in school, taught that you should say vous. It's the more appropriate way, but tu is like, yeah, it's like more hip or something. Hey, Madison, I'm a queen beezer, yes. And Sala's a king beezer. It's almost 6 p.m. where
I feel like I've made a mistake today.
Not really?
I'm just, please make a point somewhere here. I would really love an actual talking point. Sometime. We've got an hour.
Yeah, thanks for showing us the snow. Hey, Wicked.
Faith, hello, I hope you're keeping warm,
to say hi from Blizzard, Michigan. Oh no, is there a blizzard, Leslie? I'm terrifying.
Oh really? Blank memes?
Yeah, I can't say no.
Well, usually you can tell if they're on their back.
Aisha! Mars, what does that say? But it is in the 20s where I'm at, it's cool. Hey, don't get it twisted.
Has.
Your eyes
Hello.
look pretty.
Good
Thank you,
morning.
Leslie. I just put... Do you guys think my eyeliner is like 290s or something? Do you think I should highlight my eyebrows? I want to get them microbladed, but... I don't know. They're really light, you know. Mr. Snowflake.
Ali, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat. I hope you're doing well today. Ali says, Happy Christmas Eve from Canada. Merry Christmas Eve from Brisbane, Australia. I hope you're having a fabulous day, Ali, and I hope you have a great weekend. Merry Christmas Eve.
Who's that? Oh, I think he's a creator, huh? Like
Hey,
reaction.
Roses.
But I think Mr. Snowflake actually puts work into their videos. You know? They don't just like snipe. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, I know.
Wait, who's
I
she
want to watch.
talking about?
Puts work into their... Who's that? Oh, I think he's a creator, huh? Like reaction.
Ow.
But I think Mr. Snowflake actually puts work into their videos. You know? They don't just like snipe. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, I know. I want to watch... I want to watch a Christmas movie.
The Grinch.
We already watched them beforehand. I couldn't wait. Sal was like, shouldn't we wait till like near Christmas to watch Home Alone 1 and 2? I was like, no. Or will you place them with someone else? Sure, will Pete take ownership of Sam and BJ? No, it's cats. It's not like there's like adoption papers. I guess I could make a contract. No, I'm kidding. No, they're my cats. I'm coming home to see them.
I'm convinced she's not.
And
actually, well, no, she might, but I don't think her return to Canada will be a very long one.
I'm gonna hug and kiss them and...
Oh, was it Mr. Snowflake she was talking about? Oh, didn't realize.
Call him George. Hey, Lacey. Oh, Lacey, hey. Miley Cyrus said Dolly Parton sends faxes instead of text to keep up with her friends. No way. What? Why not just email? Like mass email.
Oh, you're watching the Polar Express Roses? Nice.
Lacey, hey. Did I ever tell you about that one time? Hi, Tiara. How are you? Whenever I was at my one job. Oh my god.
I don't know why, but I just... might be an Australian thing, considering the fact that it's summer down here during Christmas. But I just assume that pretty much any film that has snow in it has a Christmas theme. Like any film. Any film with snow, I'm assuming is meant to be like North America winter or Europe winter Christmas. That's just what I assume, right? So I still think like the Chronicles of Narnia somehow relate to Christmas. I don't necessarily think that's the case now, but just like intuitively, you know? So you say Polar Express, I think Snowpiercer also it's kind of got a Christmas vibe about it because it's snowing.
I had a boss who had a really wicked mullet, but she was really nice, like super nice. Anyway, I accidentally sent an email, like copied my boss on an email I sent to somebody talking crap about Julie at work. Julie was a tyrant, so I talked really bad crap about her, and it actually got copied to my boss, and my boss like really got mad at me. Did I tell you guys that story time? It was I was so like, oh my god.
Well, Mama Bear, I could see an argument for your dad watching Harry Potter and arguing Christmas movies, because Christmas is featured in most of the Harry Potter story. Yeah.
Anyway, I learned my lesson. That's my karma for talking crap about Julie. I guess she wasn't too bad, but she was just like really rude.
It comes from the argument that like Die Hard is a Christmas movie because it takes place over Christmas, so it's just, I assume if it's a film based or made in like a fantasy / European / North American like perspective, that if it's snowing, it's Christmas time.
Like, why didn't you take the papers off the fax? They were sitting there for like 15 minutes. There could have been a referral in there. Like the way she would talk to people, so I was just talking crap about her one day. I called her like bad words. I haven't done it since though. In the middle of the night, why go live with open chat? I didn't know he was live living, laughing, crafting, and crones, but I have my own channel to worry about too. We have a different audience. No. Did your husband ever get into Atari back? Oh.
Wait, who? What? Wait, what? Sorry, I feel like I'm missing stuff.
We're sitting there for like 15 minutes. There could have been a referral in there. Like the way she would talk to people, so I was just talking crap about her one day. I called her like bad words. I haven't done it since though. In the middle of the night, why go live with open chat?
Someone asked, why go live with open chat?
Didn't know he was live living, laughing, crafting, and crones, but I have my own channel to worry about too.
Oh, I think she's talking about Pete's. So she has been doing this the last couple of days, right? She's going live at the same time Pete's is, which might just be a coincidence. Also, Lottie, good to see you. Hi. Merry Christmas Eve.
We have a different audience. No.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. The first one's definitely a Christmas movie. The second one, I'm pretty sure, has a featuring of Christmas. Yeah.
Did your husband ever get into Atari back old school days? I don't know, Sala, did you? I'll give you another chance now. I'm impressed with your changes. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, it's been a while. I don't usually stick out with anything this long, so I feel right at home. you know? I mean, naturally, when you first go somewhere, you feel a bit homesick at first. But it didn't last long for me. Katrina, I legit couldn't afford membership. No, that's totally fine. I understand that. That's why I'm doing this, because, like, I never used to do them, and I miss talking to a lot of people and seeing, like, pop up here. Love playing on grabber machines. Oh, yeah, Sala, can you win me a toy? I'm kidding.
Look, Neon, I see you, and you can't... I don't think you could argue against the you know... What's her name? Oh, I'm not good at Chronicles of Narnia. Sorry, it's not a big, like... It wasn't... I didn't read it. I saw the movie when it came out, and then I tried to read it, and then it didn't work. It wasn't part of my childhood. I understand it's a classic. I know. The Snow Queen? Winter Queen? Tilda Swinton. But Tilda Swinton fully looks ready for a Christmas pageant. What are you talking about? It's not a Christmas movie. She's draped head to toe in icicles and Christmas fare. She's ready for the pageant. Christmas movie. Duh. You mean, hello, thank you for the super chat, mate. Merry Christmas. Sorry for lurking. Never be sorry for lurking, mate. You can lurk all you want. It's good to see you, though. Merry Christmas to you in chat. Love you all. Love right back, Yamina. I hope you're having a fabulous week, and I hope you have a great weekend. Merry festive season. That's the one. Thank you for the support in the super chat. It's lovely to see you today. Hi, hi, hi.
Jojo retracted.
Is there a Santa cameo? Well, isn't Santa isn't the lion an allegory for Santa? What's his name? Aslan. Wait, is it?
Cricket. Hi, Nat. Hi, Foodie. I'm the one fighting.
Wait, there is a Santa cameo in Chronicles of Narnia? And it's not the lion.
Old Anne going crazy in real life. Chloe.
Dark Rubber Ducky, don't get frustrated with me.
What the heck? Like, does she... anyway. Tater Toddies, hi. I just got on your open chat. I to say hi from Lizard, Michigan. It's 1 degree. It's like -3 in Ottawa. Sala will win all rounds of Street Fighter. Okay, let's place a bet. Did you win all the rounds, Sala? Actually, I think I beat him a few times. I don't remember, though. And tell advice from a sister. If you find hijabs...
No, Aslan is Jesus. Oh, that's the allegory. Right, not Santa. Okay, got it.
Hard by Jersey hijab. They're so easy to put on and stay in place. You know what, Gemma? I find them the easiest, too.
Oh, bye, Zara. Lovely to see you. I hope you have a great weekend.
This is not Jersey, eh? But the Jersey ones, they stay on better, too.
Okay,
I think this is one of my favorite styles of hijab, though. It's
you
like full
talk,
coverage,
and I'm gonna look.
You know, kind of cute.
Who is Santa in
But, yeah, so I mean, like, when I get home, I know people are...
Oh my god, there is James Cosmo as Father Christmas.
But
I was
just
joking.
go back to complete normal, or whatever normal. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be...
oh my god, there is a Santa in Narnia. What? Okay, well, look, I told you I didn't... I'm not gonna remember... Okay. It's not the lion.
I'm going to say... Oh, did you delete them by accident? Oh, I think Gemma...
So Chronicles of Narnia is a Christmas movie. Nailed it.
I think, yeah, I think Sala might have hit you by accident. That wasn't a hate one.
Holly, hello. Lovely to see you. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you get to rest this weekend. Thank you for the super chat. Holly says, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, but Home Alone is a Die Hard movie. Spelling edit to get around Daddy G's rules. That's smart, Holly. Thank you very much for the super chat and the support. I've never really been one to argue. Like, I will argue that Home Alone is absolutely a Christmas movie because it takes place at Christmas. Die Hard is not necessarily a focus on Christmas, but again, I'm trying to argue that Snowpiercer is an appropriate Christmas movie. So pretty much anything with snow at this point just gets the Christmas tick of approval, you know? Thank you for the support, Ollie. Good to see you.
Guys, like, even me, sometimes my finger slips and I, like, accidentally block people. I was just, like, answering you, so maybe... I agree with you. The Jersey ones are easy, yeah.
Me neither.
I'm so there for Twitch gaming streams. Yes. Miss Emo, I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be...
I can try, but...
It'll be fun. Like, I don't even expect maybe even many people to watch. But it's just gonna be fun, you know? You're hungry, Pretty Genius? What do you want to eat? Are you suing? It's not about suing. These are criminal charges. Yeah. Hey, Wicked!
Sorry. I don't... Yeah.
I look like...
Cannibal Beauty, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Cannibal Beauty says Pulpy syntax. Siralt? What? Thank you for the super chat, Accountable Beauty. I appreciate it. Who now?
What in a Christmas party? Have you shined a black light in your new house? No.
Look, I'm not wearing rings today. Where are my rings? Oh, they're outside. I found one. I was cleaning out a drawer and I found one of my old rings.
I will never get a black light in my life. I'm
It's
horrified by
dirty.
those things.
I probably
I'm
need to...
celebrating
What do you
Christmas
do with
Eve.
it? You put it in
Not
Coke,
really.
don't you? To like
No,
get all
probably
the
not, Sophie. This year, probably just be,
stuff
you
off.
know.
Anyway, I don't
If
know
I'm not
if
with
you
my
can see
family
it,
on Christmas,
but
they celebrate
it's-
Christmas a lot. It's not going to be a big deal, you know.
Look,
Thank you,
beauty
Cassandra. You seem happy and
guru
content. No,
syntax.
that's not why we're
It's
being.
a...
Finally,
It's an
someone going
octopus
live. I'm so
tentacle.
bored. Willow.
But it needs a
Yeah.
clean.
Okay, let's have some leftovers.
can wear
I'm
this
picking
one.
up this basbousa. This is yummy, yummy, yummy Syrian basbousa. And Salah brought it home for me. Thank you.
No, I know, Sponge.
Ooh, baby.
I know.
When am I going back to Canada? Oh, Aisha, you deleted Twitch. Get it up running again. You have time. Hey, Langelo. Harlem. Hey, K-Bella. Hey. No.
It's an Ursula ring. It is cute, Dawn. I really like it. I really like it. But I had it hidden in a drawer. Well, I lost it in a drawer because I pulled it out of the drawer and said, oh, well, that's where that went. But it's really awkward because, like, I have a heap of them and it turns out this one fits okay.
Stand at all. Join ISIS. Is ISIS even still a thing? No way to join ISIS.
Correct, Carrot Butts. I do not store old KFC in my drawer, no. Accountable Beauty, thank you again for the super chat. You can just tag me, Accountable Beauty, if you want, but I appreciate the support, thank you. Do you watch Australian Survivor? Thoughts? I don't. I didn't even know it was still a thing. Oh, wait, didn't they bring it back this year? Last year? Last year. I think they brought it back at the end of 2021. No, I don't. I think the last Australian Survivor I remember watching was like the mid to early 2000s, and I think they were they, was that the one they were stuck? Oh, where were they stuck? As if there weren't camera crews everywhere. No, it was like the old format of Survivor. It was the place with the rock pools. I can't, it was like on a coastline somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it was. I feel like it was in like the Northern Territory or something. But no, long story short, no. I enjoyed Survivor when I was like a teenager. Not so much now. No. Although I do love the drama of it all, Mama. Don't get me wrong. You're going to tell me that you're all sitting around a campfire hungry as hell, being like, I'm voting every single one of you out. No, let's be buddies. Let's be friends. I'm super, like, you need to keep me because I can provide good conversation. Or whatever. And then the shock when people get backstabbed. I thought we had an alliance, as if any of this matters. Great. That's the belt I live for.
Oh, are you talking about my thing? My community tab? Do you miss your cats? So bad. I basically... Yeah, Salah, you should download Twitch again.
It's basically like I'm not interested in The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or any of that kind of like... Any of that stuff, but you show me... I will sit down and watch a rose ceremony with you. I will. I will. Especially if I've been given some like entirely out of context, like, this is what was said and this is what actually happened. Oh, ma'am...
I basically...
Just the shock on people's faces about not finding true love on reality TV. Oh, God, it just gets me every time.
I feel like... Ask Salah, like, can we go to Pet Zone or Pet Store and pet cats and pet animals? Rufus. Hey, Rufus! Spaghetti sauce. I haven't made that for you yet, Salah. We have spaghetti noodles. Let's see if I can make it. We have enough stuff. Yes.
Erin, hello, good to see you.
I don't need an oven here, guys. You know why? I have a gas stove. Everything else. And usually if I want to, like, roasted chicken, it's just cheaper to even go get one. Like, they have...
Also, if I was going to watch a reality... Okay, chat, let me know what your reality TV show of choice you could watch or get, like, a new season produced or whatever. Because I'm not going to lie, the concept of Big Brother has always fascinated me. Like, I've told you when Big Brother was peak in Australia, they had, like, 24-hour streaming on their... I'm pretty sure it was on their website. Back in the days of broadband. They had like 24 hours streaming where you could just literally, like, it was very much like what we watch, you know, but less to camera and with more characters involved. I'm very, very sure. And then when Courtney Act went on Celebrity Big Brother those years ago and won, my vested interest in Big Brother returned. And then you see the compilations of like the worst and best fights of Big Brother, and there are some people get read down to filth because obviously there's no physical contact, but there's oh boy, like there's some good burns.
Those rotisseries everywhere. It's like so cheap for a chicken. It's like $4. Okay, this basbousa, let me show you, has cheese, like a creamy...
Somehow I feel like Foodie has kind of filled a hole in my reality TV need. That's fun.
Cream sweet cheese in the middle. It's like a sweet semolina cake thing. Moist, moist, yummy.
Canterbury Beauty, yes. Courtney Act was on Celebrity Big Brother UK. Yeah. And then she was on Dancing with the Stars Australia after that, I think. Did she ever do UK one? Can't remember.
Tastes like there's coconut in it too. Where's Che? Oh yeah. You don't want what, Sierra? Hi, Camo. It's gonna feel so weird when you get back to Canada. It's so easy to get used to changes.
Salva, I see you.
Every time you visit your country, you're like, what the hell when you get back to the States? Yep. Well, that's the thing.
I don't know. I've seen trailers for Love Island, and I'm gonna tell you, if a trailer can't hook me in, I'm probably not gonna watch the show.
Like,
oh,
I'm gonna get busy cleaning and...
There was a trailer that I saw of, like, someone was describing, like, their current boyfriend, and then someone got really upset and being like, that better not be my ex, Jason, Augustine, something, I can't remember. And I was like, I'm not, like, I don't, this drama isn't, no, this is not the same as the pent-up passive aggression of 12 strangers stuck in a house with not enough toilet paper. This is not the same level of, like, nonsense that I'm interested in.
Cleaning up everything, because I'm going to be only there for, like, a month or so. I'm going to be, like, living back and forth.
Oh, Accountable Beauty. No, I have not. I've not seen any of Canada versus the World yet. I kind of want to. I'm on a little bit of a RuPaul hiatus at the moment. I just need some time to recharge. And the thing is, like, I enjoy watching everything, everywhere, all at once. You know, so I just wait for the season to finish and then pack it in and then watch the whole thing and then give my thoughts and opinions on it.
And inshallah, maybe we can travel because. Was it?
Why is she whispering?
Yeah. We're surrounded by a lot of countries, right? Like Turkey and...
No, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
Thailand. We're not surrounded by Thailand, but... Like, those are places we could travel, and it might be just really good fun. You know, I wanted to travel. I have somebody who wants to...
Say yes to the dress and Bridezillas, though. Don't even get me started. Oh, look. Yes.
Do it with me, and who can. So... My niece is having her stag and do on New Year's, and she's asked me to be in her wedding party. That sounds like exciting plans. Congrats.
Yeah, there's just... I agree, Salva. There's just too much. There's too much. Like, I mean, I love seeing all forms of drag. I just think trying to keep up with Drag Race has been really, really hard. It's just been really hard.
To your
and it's getting to the point now where it's just like, I remember these faces and I enjoyed what they showed, so I'm less interested in watching new people and more interested in, like, oh, I know that's going to be good because I really like Pangina Heels, for instance, or I really like Jujubee, or I really like Manila, or I really, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Nice. Stag and dough. It's gonna be fun. Laura's Kitchen makes amazing food, by the way, and has just like a really overall positive vibe, so check out her channel. Old Meat. Chantal, you're going to give T and Sass an aneurysm. She got some issues. Old Meat. Like, is it just me, or, like, I have never been bullied by a 75-year-old before. Ever. I'm horrified. I'm actually legit, like, I had a nightmare once. Like, I was in bed. I always have these dreams that I'm laying down, because I'm lazy. And things hover above...
I think the other thing... Let me talk about Drag Race while she...
Above me, like, one time it was FFG's rubber band mouth going...
Whatever. The other thing about Drag Race is that for Good Pete and I, we really enjoyed when it was all about, like, construction and design challenges and, like, making your own stuff. And it's really great to see, like, $10,000 garments walk down the runway, but at the end of the day, I'm way more interested in how the sausage is made versus, like, eating the actual sausage. In those shows in particular. Like, I remember there used to be a time where we used to watch people put their faces on, and now there's just nothing. Like, there's just nothing. Nothing. It's all fabricated and manufactured, and it's all clean, and I don't like it.
And then sometimes it's the sock puppets, and then one time it was T and Sass.
Abigail, hello.
Okay, I'm stupid. Just want to say that seeing you change has been so refreshing. Do you want to retract that statement? Thank you, Natasha. Yeah. Some things about me won't change, like certain things about my personality, like being weird.
Jane, following her numbers, I'd say she's well, she's not, because it's an open chat. But she's probably got about 5 members in there, yeah.
And, I think Sal's getting used to the weird. Sometimes I get Chubby McBoo stuck in his head. He's used to it.
Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the best part of Drag Race currently is just the lip syncs. Because, like, the challenges are always naff, and I'm really not interested. Again, unless it's a construction or design challenge. And I'm not... It's not that I'm disinterested in the background tea and drama of it all. It's just that after 15 years of it, or however many years of it now, it all seems very cleaned up and polished, and everyone's afraid to say stuff, and, you know, all of that all of that kind of stuff. Like, we are never going to get, and I don't condone physical violence, obviously, but we're never going to get a Mystique Summers Madison versus everyone. Not everyone. It was mainly, damn it, what was her name? It'll come back to me. From season 2, you know? We're not going to get that. And even without the physicality of it, we got the iconic, I am from Chicago, you know. Hanny, thank you very much for being here for 22 months, mate. I appreciate it. Hanny says, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from sunny Bali, y'all. I hope you're enjoying your festive week, Hanny. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here for 22 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Pretty Genius, is that really you? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, don't worry. I am... Like, I called the police and they said to go in when I get home, and I'm going to file a report on it. I have all the stuff downloaded, even if they delete it. That's so wrong in any way. I don't know, Leslie, if he did. Did you ever get into Atari? I think he's too young for that. Granny bully.
Oh, Morgan McMichaels, thank you. I was like, oh, it wasn't Raven, it wasn't Tatiana, it was Morgan, that's right. And it wasn't Sonique. Kylie Sonique Love. By the way, star. Oh, God. Her Dolly impression really got to me.
This is the second open chat in 3 days. Yeah, I know, but it's going to be once a week from now on, okay? Where the hell is Solid Flipper? He's here. He's in the room. Where is Shay? We want answers for what? Oh, it's really you? Harlem Christmas tree. Foodie the Circus, pit of control. You need to go back to camp, pretend this never happened. What? Never. Hi, Cruella. Let's say I'm interested in old and new games. Address Tea and Dust video. I didn't watch it, Flop Arrow.
Oh, 100% Santiago. I think that was... I really enjoyed a lot about... was that season 10, I think? 10? Yes. Yeah, I liked a lot of the back... Look.
Strike it?
Keep talking, because this is going to take forever. So... One of the problems with Drag Race is that they get all of them together after the critiques, and they all sit down in that loading dock, and they all have a glass of whatever.
I haven't stopped eating.
And there's no separation, which I don't like, because I liked the gold and the silver lounges, because that way they got to talk about each other and then overhear each other, and then conflict ensues. And you know what makes good reality TV?
Douglas, I'm already married.
Conflict.
For the headaches you've been getting,
and we see that in YouTube just as well.
Get an ice pack. Put it in your neck for 20 minutes.
Was it season 10? I'm sure it was season 10. Why be a 9 when you could be a 10? Season 10?
Good idea, Leslie. I think I might have high blood pressure.
Okay, dear.
Your pretty boy Sam is, I know. Ooh, yes, Juddy.
The great thing about season 10 is that there was a lot of conflict, but none of them were afraid to address it directly and be like, let's sort it out, let's work it out, like this, that, and the other. I think the Vixen got done extremely dirty on the reunion. I thought that was incredibly bad. And I felt for Asia O'Hara, who was like very clearly trying to like work things out with the group, and Rue was just like, no, she made her choice, she left. Okay, RuPaul, you're not exactly lovely right now.
Chubby.
Gloating, hello, thank you for being here for 5 months, mate. I appreciate the support. Nice shades.
Yeah, Jackson, it is.
Thanks for being here. Hi. Sorry, Chantel is talking, but we're also catching up about the decades old drama of Drag Race. It's good.
Marividia. It's okay. I'm sure most people think that I'm gonna go back to my old self.
I am getting luxury villa bedroom vibes from the last 3 days worth of content. So yeah, I can pretty much see that. Yes.
It's not gonna happen. Yes. I want to keep working on myself. I still feel like myself. I just have more self-respect. And yeah, I'm still eating kind of unhealthy, you know. But I'm not on any substances. I won't be buying any wheelchairs when I get home at all.
What about other products?
What else? Which I should... Do you know how much money I save from that?
A lot. Actually, we know, because you told us they cost $70 each, and then delivery was like an extra 30 or whatever it was. It was something. Anyway, you were spending a lot of money on weeds.
Oh my god. Now, will I order Connors?
Oh, anytime, Gloating. You just say hi, and we'll say hi.
I order paneer. More than likely.
Anytime.
Will I still be there for Nashi season? When's Nashi season? I gotta calculate this accordingly. Rebbe.
It's very true, Lottie. just trying to make it fun.
I remember lime jello.
Flopero, happy now? Oh my god, she's annoying, really.
Sala, why don't you come sit down and stream? Why don't you come sit next to Chantal and make it a couples stream? I don't think anyone wants that.
You got scolded by King BEEZE. Are you happy? I'm dead. I can't. Lizzie, do you remember Langelo? Do you remember where the name came from? Okay, I don't remember where the name came from. Whoa, I have a
Shane,
bad
lovely
brain.
to see you. Merry Christmas.
Some of the acts from Christmas are pagan. Please put tea and sass some of your anger. No in real
Miss
life.
Girl, hello. Merry Christmas
How many
Eve.
people have reported me, honestly? It's ridiculous.
Hi. Alright, what do we got? Okay, we've got an hour. Good. What are we even eating? Did you... Maybe she did.
Any plans for Christmas?
I wasn't paying
Talking to
attention.
my family on video. Hey, Joey. You're a proud Christian? Good. I'm not beezing. I'm beezing. Flop para. Jesse the Crafty Gypsy, hi. Fizzgig, hey, I remember you. I'm keeping my cat Cherie. Hey, Lisa. Who says you have to be a saint?
Have you tried... Like, the transcript of this would be nonsense, honestly. Is anyone else trying to keep up? Because I am now and then. God. Could someone give her something to talk about? Please.
Vous, c'est pour les inconnus ou les personnes d'autorité. Sur les réseaux sociaux, tu es... Ok, Sophie. Merci d'avoir expliqué cela pour moi. Merci. Gabriel Washburn, I remember you, Gabriel Washburn.
I don't
I've
know,
changed so
Sponge.
much.
I think it's because I honestly think she's acting as if Sala's not there or asleep or whatever, because people are probably asking too many questions about like his business and all of that stuff, because she's streaming at like 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, it's timelines are always a really hard thing to... Not hard thing, but just an interesting thing, I guess, in the Girlniverse. And for Chantal, it's trying to understand, like, what an average day actually looks like. Because for a while there, she was saying, oh, well, we go out and we do all of these things, and then we're out to dinner, and then I do a stream at nighttime. But now it seems like that's not happening. And for those of you who haven't seen the stream from yesterday or didn't catch that part, there was a point where Chantal said she didn't have access to her credit cards, or they weren't working there. So whether or not that is an indication of like they're just that it's not that their timelines are wonky, it's just that they're not really doing anything, they're just staying at home, like they're not going out to dinner, they're not, you know, doing all of this stuff. Who knows? But I think she's just trying to keep that away from a talking point, I guess. Although it is the 24th. That's also weird, chat, because I didn't even recognize that yesterday when Chantal said that she couldn't use her credit cards yesterday, and she was essentially saying that she was reliant on Mr. Creamy to pay for everything. I didn't even realize that it was after payday. I thought we hadn't hit payday yet. But Chantal literally got paid like 2 days ago. Huh, weird. That's so weird.
That's okay, how have I changed? If you guys go back and watch my vlogs, like when I was doing vlogs.
Yeah, Jane, we caught that because she's not one to be very well organised, so she didn't tell her bank that she was internationally BEEZing. So the bank did the sensible thing of, your card's being used in a foreign country, we're just going to put a lock on it until you tell us otherwise. Or we wouldn't have done that if you'd notified us before. But yeah, all of that stuff. So, but I don't... The interesting talking point around all of that was that she only let us know this 2 months into being into Kuwait. Like, surely she would have mentioned it in the first week and actually got it fixed. But then again, it's Chantal, so who knows?
Fast when I was at the gym with George, when I was doing vlogs, before this whole other arc, I was like this, pretty much. I was doing the occasional,
Hey, Zoo.
but that's about it. I
Good to
didn't
see
do it
you.
anymore. Hi, Stephanie.
LA, hello. Happy holiday season.
You early 2000s raccoon
Hope
eyes.
you're doing well.
I don't remember that. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so behind. Hold on.
Well, Kayla, and that's the thing. That was where, like, a lot of my concern and curiosity came from all of this. Is, like, literally flying to a different country where you don't know anybody to meet a man you've barely met or barely know from the internet. Like, you don't know how things work, and this all seems like... And now she doesn't have access to her money, and it's like, well, none of this seems very safe, you know? Regardless of Sala, like, outside of that. Like, Chantal doesn't have anyone else to turn to while she's here. She doesn't have access to cash. Like, it's all very like, I would not want to be in this situation. I think it's a very, like, vulnerable situation to be in and not a smart one, you know?
Crap. Miley Cyrus loves me. Oh, cool. Hi, Miley.
I mean, she could target,
get into any
but
comedy
it's
shows.
Chantal, so who knows?
I honestly don't watch much TV. Like, we don't watch TV. We don't have time for TV.
Beautiful, lovely to see you. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope it's not too cold.
I'm just, like, always busy with stuff. Right now I'm at a weird point with my channel. I feel like I'm always at a weird point with my channel.
Yes.
I never know what I'm doing.
Yes.
That's why I just put on my banner, Foodie Beauty. I'm just going to keep it that way. And I put this channel is, like, pretty much about nothing. I feel like my channel's like the Seinfeld of YouTube.
You are giving your channel too much credit there.
Channel about nothing.
No.
Just weird quips or whatever.
No.
I'll stand up for Julie now. It's too late for Julie. Who's Julie?
No, it's none of that.
I was driving, so I couldn't comment, but to you is for someone. Oh, tu, c'est vous. Okay, je comprends. Je comprends. It's kind of like in Arabic language. You can say salam, like if it's not as formal, and salam alaikum for more like formal. I love your live stream. I couldn't click quick enough. You're a really beautiful, Chantal. Also, it looks like you lost weight. Thanks, P-Soms.
Well, Dark Rubber Ducky, that's true. And I'd be interested to see what the situation type of deal is between Chantal and Pete's, considering Pete's got an uptick in memberships, and Pete's is probably a little bit more financially stable than he has been in the past over this last month. So whether or not Chantal is going to lean on him for, like, paying the rent on the villa, or what that situation kind of works out to be, who knows?
Psalms. Lord Frieza is now the name
Such
of
a shame they didn't get that mansion, huh?
members.
The one that cost more? Yeah. Such a shame.
Why do you watch Chantal name? Why am I... Okay, is this a duplicate? Hi, Dominica. Chloe. Twins. Oh, I'm so behind. Okay. Ted Oz. Oh, Ted! Remember 6 months. Love you. BEEZE. I'm still fighting for you. Oh, thank you, Ted. Much love, much love. Ready, set, rebees. That's a special rebees just for you because you're awesome. Thanks for your support. What, Mary Beth? April and Mojo, hi. Oh my god, I'm so behind. It's too much. I'm so happy to see you beaming with joy and beautiful. I'm very happy for you. Thank you, my Retropolis.
You know what, Jane? At least you got nut salsa out of it.
I need to figure out things to talk about on these live streams.
And at least we got nut salsa out of it.
I'm kind of boring. I'm just like trying to answer your questions and comments.
You need structure. If you want, look, Chantal, you're not good at reacting, so I don't suggest you react to your own content, to content surrounding you. But it might be interesting for you to pull old videos and react to that. Like, you could literally do that once a day. Pull up an old, like, 30-minute mukbang and be like, oh, I remember what I was thinking here, or oh, I remember that being a lie, or, like, hell, I would be really interested in Chantal's perspective now that we are, you know, modern day Chantal, on her going back and rewatching her old story times and saying whether or not they were the truth, and us trying to, like, figure out what level of truth that all was, you know? That'd be fun.
I'm like a lot of people. I don't talk about people, so really, I don't like to. Maybe talk crap in other people's chats, but, like, I don't really have, like, anything to say.
Sunshine Country Chickens confirms I made the nut salsa and it's delicious. See? We did get the nut salsa out of it.
The color lighter on you.
Substance. Thank you
This
very
is
much
like
for the compliment. I appreciate it.
What color is this?
Thank you. Fit, that would be a great game. Like, honestly, she could do it once a week. She could pull up an old story time. She could watch it for half an hour. She could do a stream of an hour of her reacting to it and being like, that was a lie, that was true, that was a lie, that was made up, you know. And even if she didn't want to go into the lies and falsehoods of it all, she could at least, like, go through exactly what it was she was thinking while she was telling these story times. Because, again, those story times were all recorded content, and Chantal made a choice to keep all of those talking points in. So, yeah, I think it would be interesting. That might just be me, and not everybody's cup of tea at all, but literally anything is better than just, like, what is currently going on. Because what's currently going on is just boring as hell.
Bad cooking color?
Or cooking again. You made that one rice dish here. I want to see more cooking. That's the other thing.
560 in open chat. This channel is failing. It's 625. Thank you.
Shout out to the 629 in this current open chat. Hi. Hi, everyone. I hope you're well.
Hey,
thanks for being here.
We don't do Christmas presents. Lettuce bees. Aisha for 8 months.
Yeah, Jack, 100%. It's a minimal effort thing she could do. And, like, I honestly, all I'm doing is sitting back watching my stories and not shutting up. That's it. This is not this creating this content is, I don't even, half the time I don't even see it as content. It's literally just me doing a thing that I'd normally be doing, but like talking out loud, you know, instead of it all being up here. But yeah, it's not a challenging thing. She doesn't need to spend any money on it. She can literally just set it up and go. Like, it's not, all she needs to do is learn how to do a reaction as opposed to setting up bloody Sala's laptop sitting next to her and pulling an Amberlynn.
Loyalty BEEZE. I'm over the snow.
Speaking of, she has 40 minutes.
It's been one day. Ready, set, BEEZE. Sam and BBJ. Ready, set, BEEZE. Look, I have a baggy arm shake now. See, you can lose weight and eat basbousa. Professional YouTube celebrity moderator? Who? Someone deleted your comment because you said I'm beautiful? Mm-hmm. No, you can't compliment me, Willow. I'm kidding.
Or it might be 10 minutes, you're right.
You're smoking a fatty and cooking sauce. What kind of sauce? It's just as here with Cruella with no smell.
No, I don't think so, Has. I mean, I think at the end of the day, if anyone's going to sit here and talk about, like, weight management, weight loss, diet, lifestyle changes, all of that stuff, especially if it's Chantal, it is a hard thing to, like, with Chantal, you can't take a lot of stuff at face value of what she says because she has lied so often and so comfortably. I think that's the other thing that I don't talk a lot about is because Chantal is so comfortable lying to her audience, why would anyone take anything without any grains of salt? You know, it's like, for me, it's cynicism all the way, because the worst case scenario about things she's saying is often the correct one. And it baffles me that she, like, it is honestly the ability to lie so comfortably to people who pay to support you. that's the wild thing, right? So yeah, I don't know. I won't really talk about, I'm not really interested in talking about any of the lifestyle change stuff, even though Chantal pretty much tries to bring it up every stream. I'm not interested in any of that until we actually get some, like, focused content on that. If we start getting, like, what I eat in a day vlogs, which might not be a bad idea, it might actually be more interesting in Kuwait, considering, and she's kind of tried to do it in her vlogs previously, but yeah, I don't know. Like, if it were like weekly weigh-ins, if it were like fitness Fridays, if there was anything that did indicate that was a particular goal of Foodies, I'd probably be more interested in looking at it and talking about it and stuff like that. But Chantal just sitting there being like, yeah, I'm eating whatever I want and I'm losing weight, and that really being the only talking point, it just has zero impact on me, because I feel like I hear it from her every day, and I'm not, like, I don't see anything around that. And I think that people would be interested in the stuff around that, but just Chantal sitting on the couch saying it is not enough for me. It's just not enough.
North Carolina, the sex all my kids gifts are outside things. Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, Jack, and that's the other thing. It's not mean to think that it's not happening, considering filters, considering the fact that it hasn't, like, it's not a part of the content. Like, it's just, it's ultimately unimportant.
Flop era. No, I don't live in a separate apartment. Why would I live in a separate apartment? Barney, I'm not white and I am Muslim.
I'm still waiting on the apartment tour.
Oh, yes, Aisha.
I don't think we're ever going to get it.
Yes, indeed, you are correct. Like, yes, you're correct about your own self, duh.
Like, Chantal could literally just pick up the phone now and take us for a walk.
I'm a white English female converted and have been wearing hijab.
Happy holidays and more. Hi.
Nice, Gemma.
Oh, that's right, Janet. We're getting cooking on... Well, no, she said food... Tasty Tuesday food vlog or something. That doesn't mean she's cooking. It just means it's food.
How do you people even keep up with that? I don't know any of this. I'm male, and we can only hope. You know, we'll see. What do they do in Kuwait around Christmas? Do they have a similar holiday? No, I think it's like Islamic country, so most people don't celebrate Christmas here. Like, it's not public celebration kind of thing. Meatballs and sauce, yummy. Mukbang. Y'all are so nosy. No one's entitled to information about her life, Lex. She's always in MFW's live. She's always entertaining, Lena. So if you consider racism and Islamophobia and getting hammered and nodding off on camera being entertaining,
Oh, okay. So she said something and it made me question. I was like, I wonder if like how other countries, specifically Islamic countries, or countries in the Gulf, celebrate the solstice. Because, like, obviously we all know the history of holidays and religion and all of that, but like I was like, oh wait, hold on, like there's like an actual basis in a lot of that being like the summer and winter solstice. And I wondered if Kuwait celebrated anything for the solstice. So I'm not sure about Kuwait, but it says here Yalda night or Chel night or Chela night. It was an ancient festival in Iran, Iraqi Kurdistan, Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, and Turkey, celebrated on the winter solstice. Anyway, just me trying to learn about the world, you know, with Chantal inspiring me to do that because reasons.
But some people like that. I'm not sure I would enjoy traveling like you do. I'm such a picky eater. Like, what kind of picky eater? Like French fries and ketchup and that's it? I don't know. I am the opposite of picky eater, so I like get super enthusiastic about all food and just like dive right in, immerse myself in that food culture. I don't know. I'm wondering like if there's a country I wouldn't like the food. You live stream on Twitch, really? Dread of the Dead? You're not a member anymore by choice. Cornbread. No, it's like it's called basbousa. It's a dessert.
Oh my god.
Barney was fat shaming. How dare you, Barney?
Oh, this is cool. So by searching Kuwait solstice celebration or whatever the hell I searched, a Twitter account came up called Canada in Kuwait. The irony. And it says, each year on the summer solstice, Canada celebrates National Indigenous Peoples Day, a day for all to recognise and celebrate the unique heritage, diverse culture, and outstanding contributions of Indigenous people. I had no idea that National Indigenous Peoples Day fell on the summer solstice. So there you go. Look, I'm learning stuff about Canada and Kuwait. I mean, that one was about Canada. Thanks, Foodie. Thank you.
Hey, that Ghostface Gamer. Hello. Barney, no fat shaming, Madison.
Yeah, I think we're going to get some rain at
You
some
must be
point
silly.
today.
I am happy, and I feel like I still am silly. I just won't be dancing around, you know, with barely any clothes on. And, yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll have to, like, actually not be lazy and come up with, like, content. Because, or just, like, hanging out and talking, I guess. I don't know.
This is all you're doing now. I'm bored. And to be fair, it was all happening previously, but again, conflict and drama gets for views.
What is your dream in this life, and in case you have
Marge, hello, good to see you.
You'd like to make a visit to Mars? No, I wouldn't like to go to Mars.
Sarah, that's a big shout out to the chat. It's all them.
Planet's enough, you know. I think if, like, God wanted us to go to Mars, we would, like, have been born on Mars. No, I don't know. There's nothing on Mars. You have to, like, spend so much money to have humanity live there. For what? Just to say you can go to Mars? Big whoopee doo-dah day. Does Sally like Taco Bell? I'm not sure. Do you like Taco Bell? Hi, Mimi.
Sorry, she's got it. Now we're under space. Good.
Church spaghetti
good.
bees. Yeah, right. I miss church spaghetti and garlic bread. Ew. Remember when I ordered from that place the tiny single little piece of garlic bread?
No.
Oh my god! When I get home, I want to order that $50 friggin' sauce. What kind of sauce was that again? It was like $50. It was like caramel beef sauce. Ew. What if I order it and it's like tendon soup or something? Ew, I saw that on like in a pho place. I don't mean to hate if you like tendon soup, but I can't eat that. Tendons. No. Why would anyone eat that?
Because it's an animal product, not dissimilar to the rest of it. I mean, tendons you have to work down, obviously, but like, what?
Those are the hard things I'm talking about. Baked goods. Yeah, it's Syrian baked goods, basbousa and kanafa. Oh, really, Ghostface? What do you mean?
No, I've eaten tendons before, and they were pretty tasty.
When's the last time you roasted a chicken? Oh God, years. Maybe last year. Do you still dream? Oh, I'm not even gonna read that. No, I don't. And it used to be nightmares, not dreams. Address where oh, I'm so behind. Okay, let me just catch up here.
Tiny Fairy, hello, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Hi, Giraffe Eyelash. I also live back and forth. I live in the UK and Turkey. Oh, really, Gemma? Oh. No, Sammy. It's haram. Kimberly Down Under. Hi. TM Sass is petrifying senior citizen. And people are just going to excuse her blatant racism? Like, what the? Bullied by a 75-year-old. People don't change just because they're
Oh,
old.
have we hit the part in the live stream where we have to talk about reaction channels? Great. Okay, we're here now.
Well, what I expect of people, I guess. I mean, I guess, like, not the norm, but usually people grow, right? Not just in age, but in nature. But this is...
Do you mean maturity, Chantal? You're going to talk about other people's maturity now? Okay. Great.
obviously not the case for a lot of people. And it's so, like, weird. How did you quit smoking and edibles? I just traveled here. It's illegal here, so... Yeah. No, I don't really miss it. Honestly, like, for me, my main drug of choice is food. So, there's always food. And I guess it's easy. It's always been easy to quit
Eater, 100%. I agree, yes.
everything else.
How do we celebrate Christmas in Australia? Well, there's a song. There's multiple songs about Christmas in Australia, but it depends on where you are, who you are, what your background and your family look like. For me, it's often a barbecue. It's either at a beach or with a pool nearby, because usually Christmas is like really hot. It always has a lot of cold food. We don't do you can do like roasts and stuff, but they're often served cold. So a lot of the time, me, my family, my friends have like salads and stuff for Christmas Day. So like cold prawn rings, for instance, big salads, cold roasts, cold cuts, potato salad, pasta salad, you know, all of that stuff. Rumbles, spoken about rumbles, White Christmas, Pavlova. Pavlova is a really big thing for Christmas. Christmas is obviously a lot about food for me. But yeah, because it's so hot, we often have just like singlets or shorts, go for swims, and yeah, usually have a nap mid-afternoon because we're all very full and it's very hot. Gustav, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate, and I hope you're having a fabulous Saturday. Gustav says, I don't do membership, but I do enjoy your streams. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas from a fellow Aussie down in Melbourne. Stay safe, all of you. Merry Christmas. Stay safe. I appreciate the support and the super chat. Gustav, thank you very much. It's lovely to see you today. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Have a safe, festive season. And it's great to see you. Hi. And thank you for the support. Appreciate it.
Which is, you know...
A shrimp cocktail ring in honor of ALR's Shrimp Gate. No. So, usually you'll go down the shops and you'll buy a bag of prawns. The two things that are kind of iconic to Australian Christmas food-wise would be prawns. Well, singular items, so taking pavlovas and stuff out of it, would be prawns and cherries. So you've always got to have a bag of cherries, and which costs like $25 dues a kilo. It's crazy. But it is the season for cherries. Like, you literally... Outside of the festive season, you really can't find fresh cherries in Australia for the life of you. And prawns. And oftentimes you'll just get whole prawns and you'll rip the head off and pull the poop tube out. And yeah, have a good goddamn time.
Kind of good. I know, old meat. Hi, Snow Kitty. Let me catch up, guys. Oh my god, I'm so behind. Hi, Booby. Infiltrators. Oh my god, I'm so behind when Salah came in the room. Oh my god.
Is veranda Santa an Australian thing or just a Bluey thing? I think it might just be a Bluey thing. But, like, imagery of Santa in Australia is definitely always wearing shorts and thongs. Yes.
It's like... J. Marissa. Aren't you tired? Yes.
Do we put a tree up? Yes, but not often living trees in Australia, no.
Bread with family-sized meal. Lisa, it's 3:30 here. Growing stew.
Usually plastic.
Sally, what are you up to tonight?
Or metal, or some combination.
Hot Cheetos. Hey, Hatter House, hey. No. We don't have hot Cheetos here. Oh, but they have these cheesies. Oh,
what's Pavlova Zoo? Oh, only one of the best desserts ever. It's based in New Zealand, but Australia likes to claim it as their own. It's essentially a baked meringue. So you make a baked meringue shell, or just like a baked meringue mountain. So, like egg whites and sugar, whisk, until firm peaks, and then you let that bake low and slow. Make sure you don't get it burnt, and then you pull it out and basically top it with whipped heavy cream, and then all of the fruits your heart desires. So oftentimes we'll do like mango, passion fruit, kiwi fruit. Yeah, basically we do like a very tropical flavored pavlova. Yeah.
God. Okay, like we had this huge thing of chips. And I ate more
strawberries. Yep.
But
basically a whole mix of berries and tropical fruits we do. So like strawberries, blueberries, Passion fruit works really well because the syrup or pulpy, makes for a bit of moisture. But yeah, it's similar to a lot of baked meringue dishes, I guess. It's just fruit based, and the fruit is obviously not hot.
They're little cheese rings, and they're so good. They're like, the cheese is like sweet. It's like a sweet cheese. I don't know. The closet paneer. Sauce filled with all the hard bits. Ew, imagine somebody likes just the hard bits. No, oh, the wiggly things. Why not try restaurants in Kuwait like Italian or Chinese or Mexican? Excuse me. Because, like, there's so much other good food here, Middle Eastern food.
I wouldn't recommend watermelon on a pavlova just because I feel like there might be too much moisture and it would really make it quite melty. The trick with a pav is you've got to get it the right density. So like light and fluffy on the inside, but firm and crunchy on the outside. And if you add too much moisture to it, it just becomes a big soggy mess, which is fun to eat regardless. But yeah, you need it. You got to build it. Like you really got to build it, you know? Amor, thank you very much for the super chat. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Amor says, I beg to differ, Zach. Trifle is so good. Trifle is so good, Amor. I will give you that hands down. Trifle is not part of my Christmas traditions just because it takes more effort to make than buying like a Pav shell from Woolies and filling it. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, trifle's very, very good. I guess the downside to trifle for me is like I really like jelly in my trifle, but pre-making the jelly, like I just want to put a dessert together. I don't want to have to do stuff like a day ahead. You know what I mean? But trifle is really good. Thank you for the super chat, Amor.
Iranian kebab and Syrian food and Kuwaiti food. Match boost.
Broken up peppermint crisp on a pav. That sounds good, Kimo.
Match boost, match boost. Baked ziti with cutie and 0 Coke for dinner. Nice, J-Dot. I saw Mark Green's eating all the tendons.
CWGU. You could probably... I'm sure you can make a vegan pav. I know you can make a plant-based meringue. Absolutely. It might be a little bit hard. I think, is it aquafaba and is it cream of tartar? I think it's cream of tartar helps to like bind and lift. Because I'm sure I've seen that recipe when doing meringues. But yeah.
Cruella, he will eat anything, and every time he takes a bite, he goes, wow. Did you leave pizza in his air fryer? The kasori, yeah, it's in my kitchen.
It is cream of tartar.
The tendons are tender when boiled for pho.
Thanks, Angelica.
Oh, they're gelatinous, Lizzie? Ew. Purple mermaid can sell it, have other wives. I guess technically, but he has to have my permission, and I say no. No.
Internet hate machine. Thank you for the note. Machine says, I wonder if Foodie got a roaming plan for her phone before going to Kuwait. Well, you'd hope she would have learnt after Cuba, but does Foodie learn to be more organized, I guess, is more the question. Probably not. Why is it called pavlova? That's a really good question. Let's ask the YouTube.
We're going to sleep. Post 333, honey. I missed it.
Why is pavlova?
Make sure you're actually happy.
Pavlova.
I am... What's your profile pic, Willa?
Pavlova is a meringue-based dessert, not dirt, originating in either Australia or New Zealand in the 20th century. It is New Zealand. It was named after the Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova. Taking the form of a cake-like circular block of baked meringue, pavlova has a crisp crust and soft, light inside. There you go. The dessert was named after the Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova, who was a megastar when she toured both countries in the 1920s. There you go. Named after a Russian ballerina who was touring the area. That's cool.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
I'm like actually really, really, really happy. Really happy and like a
Oh, Holly D told everyone. Okay, shout out to Holly D for knowing that one.
peaceful way. I can't explain it. Life here is fun. It's different. It's fun. With Sala. I could never imagine being here alone though. Oh my god. That would be scary. Sala knows the ins and outs very well. So.
KSA, you're telling me that St. Petersburg has its own collection of feet. What? I've seen a cast of her perfect feet in St. Petersburg. Really? That's interesting. Wait, there are molds of ballet dancers' feet out there? Oh boy, look. I haven't gone a day this week without talking about feet on the internet, have I? Cursed. I'm cursed.
And he drives.
Ballet Museum at the Vaganova Ballet Academy. Ah, interesting. Okay. There you go.
He takes care of his woman. And he loves me. And I love him. We're very happy.
Learning is fun, Mama Bear. I mean, we're talking about pavlova and feet now, though, so...
If I was miserable, you guys would know.
Look, someone's out there enjoying it.
I'd be on here crying like a baby. And on the first plane back home. And I don't want to leave. Show us some of the food instead of fast food Uber deliveries.
Probably to help mold their shoes, or no? Maybe, I guess. I mean, I remember... I'm sure y'all have probably fallen down this rabbit hole as well. What was it? The on point... Or the point shoes? There was a period in time where the algorithm was literally throwing, like... point shoe... or on point, or whatever the phrase is, shoe content in my face daily on YouTube. It was just like, oh, you may have come across this one YouTube short about someone trying on point shoes, and now for the rest of time you are going to get thrown the point shop. That's exactly the YouTube channel I'm thinking of, Holly, yeah. Which was really interesting and really cool, and having like a family business, like building... and talking all about that stuff. It was very cool and very interesting, but I swear to God, YouTube was just like, you watch that one video and now we're just gonna throw all of the ballet dancers' feet in your face. It was a lot.
Someone or Jason.
I feel like that was I feel like everybody must have experienced that, or maybe just me. Who knows? The algorithm's funny.
See on a couple's channel, like the match boost, we went to Frischwala, which is like one of my favorite restaurants here. A lot of Syrian food. We're all presents wrapped, cookies baked. Oh, for me, no. Zoe, it's infinity bracelet from Amazon. You can find it. Oh, our matching bracelets. Yeah.
Brooding Mama, I hope you're doing okay over this festive season. That does sound like a nightmare.
They're so cute. We always make sure we have those in our rings. Yes. Oh. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed after. Probably stay on for like another 15 minutes or so.
Okay, Amber, you've got 19 minutes. Amber, this is your 19-minute call.
Take a boot. Where did I learn French? In school. Like, my mom put me... I used to, like, really not, like, condemn her for this. Put me in a French...
Capone extra jackets, my friend.
Elementary school, like, my whole life. From pre-K to... grade 8. And then I tried going to a French high school in, like, grade 9, and it was so strict, like, I would get detention for talking English in the hall. I'm like, what kind of tyranny is this? And I just dropped out of that. Went to the St. Lawrence where all my friends were. Oh my god. And so I learned French, like, even though I didn't want to. So, but now I'm happy that my mom did that, because I'm bilingual now. It's very useful. It was useful for getting a job, because in Ottawa, or Cornwall even, you have to be, bilingual for a lot of jobs, or like if you have bilingual on your resume and somebody doesn't, they're going to prefer you to be bilingual because we're so close to Quebec, you know what I mean? Tina, oh my god, no way, oh my god, I can't believe you're in here. It's been so long.
Lindsay, this was an open chat. It was dead quiet, dead. Crickets.
How are you? I
Polter, enjoy your night shift, mate. We are here for you.
have to message you. Have you been following all the craziness?
Have I seen snow in person, Capone? Yes. It was magical. It was in Germany. It was in Berlin. And we got to the hotel, and I was very, very tired, and I was like, oh god, it's so cold. Cold for me. It was like 8 degrees or something. I had like 3 layers on, big tropical fruit that I am, just very, very cold. And my friends had gone in to get the keys for the room, and I was standing outside, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I mean, it kind of just reminds me of any other city at the moment, like all modern buildings and stuff. And the reason why I love traveling in Europe, because I was just like, ooh, old buildings that are literally like older than any like modern architecture we have here in Australia. Anyway, I was waiting, and then I just saw snow start. It was very, very light, but snow started to fall, and I was like, oh my god, this is a pure Disney princess magic moment for me. And I was just really happy. It was the first time I'd ever seen snow, so I was just like, I had a massive grin on my face. I was like holding out my hands, being like, I am catching frozen snowflakes of water in my hands in Berlin right now. I can't believe this is happening. And locals were walking past, looking at me like I was just out of my mind, but but it was really fun, and a really nice moment, so it was good. It was really, really fun. It was nice.
My husband would never take a second wife, but obviously cultures are different. Yeah, like, it's not very common nowadays, I don't think. I don't know, maybe in some countries. I love your teas. Like, you have to be able to take care of your wives, and
look, don't get me wrong, I understand that snow is a headache, like, to exist in, but just experiencing it is pretty cool.
You have to have permission from your first wife. Who's Omar? What do you mean?
It's like, it's the same as like people who see the ocean for the first time. I know there are people out there who live in landlocked areas who have never seen coastline before. For me, it's just an everyday thing. Well, not less every day, but like it's a thing that I grew up around. I'm like, yeah, going out on a boat and catching fish, like big whoop, it's just a Tuesday. But for some people, they never get the opportunity to see that. Or when they do see it, it's extremely exciting or terrifying because, not gonna lie, standing on a coastline and looking out at the horizon and knowing that like there are just thousands of kilometers of nothingness but deep scary water can be terrifying at times. Snow's a little less terrifying, I guess, as a first experience, but
Idaho Jesse,
anyway.
hello. I don't blame you. I would not share my partner either. It's very, very, monogamy is very, very common in the Western world, so it's unfathomable to people that a Muslim man would have more than one wife, but like there's conditions, like legal conditions, like you have to have permission from the first wife, and the wives cannot live in the same house. Like you have to be able to afford like a separate house for each wife or something like that. So
or something like that. All right, professional Marie.
Thank you for including us. Thanks, Shakespeare, for being here. Yeah. Why should I marry a second wife while I have my Queen Chantal?
Oceans are deep and scary. I remember one time I was snorkeling.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I think I was snorkeling.
Oh, glad you're happy. Thanks, Gina.
Near an island. And being like, oh, coral, cute, this is all really cute. And then you get to like
the way you say you're happy
the shelf,
reminds me of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend show.
the edge of like the
Hi,
island.
I'm
And it's just
that,
open water.
All love is love, so
you
my
can't
birthday.
see the bottom.
Thanks, Jessica.
Let me tell you, if y'all have never been diving, if y'all have never been snorkeling or anything, and you get that opportunity in the future, do it. Always say yes. Yes, and Mary, that's 2023's New Year's resolution. But it is wildly both disorientating and just fear-inducing looking down, because it's essentially being like in space. You just look down and you can't see. There's just void. It was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but it's just light blue void of nothingness, and you are floating there holding your breath. And for me, that was mildly fearful because I was like, oh, I'm surrounded 360 degrees by open water where anything could get me, including tentacles. But yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip. If you've never done it, it's a trip.
Would you ever bring him to the U.S.? I don't know.
Like, imagine going to the deep end of the pool, but not actually being able to see the walls of the pool or the floor of the pool. It's just pool.
From Canada. I don't know, maybe, baby. Hey, Tyler! I'm here, and with Negs and Rumble, I don't like Rumble. Tyler, yeah, it's gonna get some getting used to, eh? Rumble is a different platform. I know. Oh, he's live right now?
That's how I got the ring.
Happy and comfortable. More comfortable. Yeah, I feel more comfortable, Brandy. Like, I feel like myself, but just different stage of life. Like, I'm just not... I don't know, maybe I'm outgrowing...
Plummy, the barrier reef is beautiful, though. Parrotfish can be a little bit territorial, yeah.
That level of silliness. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I still like to laugh a lot, so... I'm raging on my community tab. Yes.
Yes.
How is it a rage? Have you heard Yabba raging? Like, that's a rage. That's a psychotic rage the other day. And they say I rage. No, that's not a rage. That's just... I don't know. Just bitching about somebody. Do I look like I'm in distress? Do you prefer the eggs or the chicken? Chicken. I don't like eggs.
That was a lot said there. I just feel like you would have... I don't know, Chantal. I think one of the things for me with that entire conversation is... I just remember Chantal specifically being kind of butthurt about, like, people not having a life outside of reacting to Chantal, you know what I mean? And it is just... It does kind of make me laugh, because that argument has fallen flat on its face a bajillion times. Like... oh, if you find it so boring, why don't you go out and get a life and do things and blah, 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 blah. And it's just funny to me seeing Chantal not doing anything except for being on her community tab post and doing this. You know what I mean? Like, again, I make the argument, same. If you're only on stream for 2 hours, you might be out doing other stuff. But, like, the whole point of your YouTube channel is to showcase everything you're doing, and we're not getting a lot of that. So, yeah, anyway.
Eggs to me are just so strange. Everything about it, the shape.
Why is she laying like this? I don't know. Maybe she's comfy. Is that the arm? Is she, like, resting up on the arm? I don't know.
The slime. Where it comes from. I can't. But I don't know. Sometimes I crave a hard-boiled egg. It's weird. Or just the yolk. I like yolk. Like cooked yolk. But I don't like the white part. It's like snot. Ugh.
Why don't you just whisk them together and make scrambled eggs?
Here in Hawaii,
Delicious.
the food is super good. Do you guys eat a lot of spam? I love the kindness between you two. It's amazing you finally found him. Emily, thank you for recognizing that. Yeah, Solid, honestly, number one, I mean, I know he's super good looking, but number one is, like, how he treats me. It's, like, incredible, you know? He's, like, not arrogant. He's got a really good demeanor.
ALR
yeah.
like spam. ALR's got 10 minutes. 10-minute call.
I mean, no relationship is super perfect, obviously, but the fact that we just, like, click and understand each other, and it's just, we have a really good time.
I can make the pavlova and donate the yolks to Foodie Beauty because it's the only thing she likes about eggs. Fair.
Like his fave dish and yours? Maybe.
I wonder what a yolk-based pavlova would be like. Ooh. Maybe like a savory pav? Like yolks and meats.
Probably order out.
Maybe don't do that, actually. That's not
Allowed,
really
but not everybody
a
must do it. I have dry skin. I want to kind of change this.
Basically, I'm thinking make a pavlova out of omelette ingredients. Yeah, it's kind of like a baked custard, but you'd have to whip in the egg whites to make it like floofy. And then we could do what do you put on your mayonnaise and barbecue sauce, maybe bacon bits, cheese, spinach, red peppers / capsicum. What else do we want to put on our savory pavlova?
I think it's fully healed now. Remember when I got this done and I was wearing those boots and that green jumper on the table? To be frank, I wouldn't say she's raging
Mushrooms, yes.
at the moment, but definitely too invested when pretending not to be. Infiltrators, I think I am too invested, but this is why I don't
50s cookbook stuff, beep. Not wrong.
like haven't struck people formally because I have to like invest myself and take the time to do it when I don't want to. You know? I have to listen to cackling and raging and vile verbal abuse towards me for hours if I want to strike somebody because I need timestamps. So I know I have.
This is an interesting argument as well. Just using a baseline logic of like, if you're not watching reaction channels, and if you're not actively looking for timestamps of what you think's going on, how do you know what's going on if you're not watching them? Do you see that line of logic? Like, I don't want to watch them because they're talking badly about me, but I know they're talking badly about me even though I don't watch them. I don't know. It seems like if you're so upset about what people will have to say about you and your content, you would have seen it and would know where to get the timestamps to make all of this happen. But it just sounds like you are hearing it from other people and not watching firsthand what's actually going on, or you're seeing clips but you're not getting the timestamps. I don't know. It seems weird.
To do it.
The line of logic is a circle. Well, a circle is a circle is a logic. A line is a circle.
I might just pick
circle is a line.
Somebody a couple hundred to do it, honestly.
Are you willing to call mini frittata savory pav? Ooh, that's close. Yeah, I think so, Lottie. I think that's close.
If anyone will.
Maybe we don't need to experiment with savory pavlova.
I hope you and everyone you have beef with make up. Ugh, no. There's some
I still think we could do it, though.
people, I just want people to, like, certain people to just leave me alone.
Tina, hello.
You know? Any fun travel plans in the near future? Maybe. I would like to
Bye, Oceana. Have a great weekend.
Jean's pics. She said no, she was never said anything bad about her. She's a liar. Yeah, Chloe, of course. Hi, Maria's World. Natasha, right? Good night, Gemma. Hi, Stinky Winky.
Plummy, I honestly, that is one of the most basic things that has been like the frustration of the content is like, if you took any of this energy and put it towards the things you're complaining about, you might have actually like, you might have sorted some stuff out, but no, instead it's easier to sit on the internet, I guess, and just expect your audience to be doing everything for you, which is very much what's going on now. Monica, hello. Thank you very much for the support and thank you for being here for 17 months. Monica says, hi, Zach. Hope you and chat have a happy holiday. Hope you do as well, mate. Happy holiday. Happy festive weekend. I hope you have a great month. I hope you're safe, warm, cozy, happy, all of the things. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you. And thank you for being here 17 months.
3 hours difference. Good night. Sally, you make me smile. Your chat is finally open. I guess I've been following. You are handling it all great. I see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like frittatas would be bad if they were like baked to a firm shell, though. You know? Maybe we could just do a frittata mix as its base and then dress the top of it like a pavlova, but with the ingredients you would put into the egg.
How are you doing? I hope you're well. And
Because suddenly I'm thinking like, okay, crispy yolk pav with like cut up bits of waffle, right, stuck in the top, maple syrup, bacon. What don't you put? I don't know, y'all. I don't like the idea of maple syrup and bacon, but people seem to find it fascinating. So I think that those things could work together. I don't know if you do the cheese and the bacon and the mind blown English big breakfast on top of a baked egg yolk pav, right? So we've got blood pudding, we've got roasted tomatoes, beans, toast, bacon, sausage. What am I missing? I said tomato, mushrooms? Yeah. Full English on top of baked egg. Got it.
maybe when I get back, we can hang out and you can finally come over. Like, I've been inviting you and it never happened. Excuse me.
And a big cup of tea.
I wasn't planning on going to the Middle East, but I fell in love, so. Hi, Sailor Teal. Ow, my head. I have a headache again. You guys give me a head. Everyone like my stream. I feel bad asking for likes.
I am essentially describing quiche dog rubber ducky pretty much.
It's great that she can speak French. This way she can talk with French speakers. Bien sûr. I'm making Christmas gifts. What are you making? I'm bilingual, Erin Tay.
And be 4 minutes.
Well, it's very rough. Yeah. Glad to see you friendly with DC Girl and Nigs. Yeah, I mean, why not? I see people criticizing our... First of all, it wasn't really an interview. Like, nothing was scripted. It was so natural. We were just able to talk.
You do realize most interviews are not indeed scripted. Well, I mean, some of them are. You obviously, like, send questions first or whatever, but, like, interviews are not supposed to seem scripted, just as a note.
Like normal human beings. That's what I like about them. You can have an actual constructive... you can have an actual conversation and an intelligent... I'm not going to go on someone's panel who's just going to treat me like crap. That's not going to happen.
I'm just thinking back to who was the last one? Who was the last one with Onion Boy? Who is that one? And then there were other panels before that as well. Sorry, I'm just remembering a list, not a long list, but there is a list of panels that Chantal has been a part of, and I think all of them she has raged at and regretted in the past. I feel like that would be an appropriate statement. Yeah. Anyway, because history never repeats. What are you even talking about? Stop gaslighting.
So they were very civil and normal, and we were just talking about some good points. What else? Yeah, they're actually able to, have a normal conversation, basically, is what I want to say. Like an intellectual conversation instead of
Hey,
just
Nat, good to see you.
Yelling and name-calling and whatever, Hot sauce mustache. Oh, I have to...
Just specifically remembering that. Yeah, no, anyway, we were all there. We all experienced it. We don't need to...
Sauce mustache.
We don't need to remember.
Happy holiday, Chantal and Sally. I hope you guys have a great time. You inspired my new nickname with
Gibberish,
my favorite
hello.
video. Are you Rhonda? Thanks for all the smiles. Oh, thank you, hot sauce mustache. That's really nice of you. I appreciate it.
We could put spam on the baked egg stuff. Yeah.
Would you be down for that, though? For what? I'm already behind, I forget. No one is ever fully fluent in any language. Unless...
Weirdest dessert I tried this year is salted egg milk tea. Just no. Honey, I'm not going to lie. I've had a couple of things flavored as salted egg, and it never seems eggy nor salty enough to be called salted egg, I really like salt. I do. And I like eggs. Salted egg milk tea. Nah. That's a no. I don't think I've got a wildest dessert I've tried this year. I mean, there's some stuff, but
that's like your native language.
Nothing memorable.
I think everyone, if somebody dies, you should stop talking about them out of respect, but I mean...
Merry Christmas, Gustav. Thank you again for this super chat, and I hope you have a fabulous Christmas.
I guess it's different if you're a public figure, but yeah, all the fat shaming or discussing her weight or whatever, I don't know. I find it tacky, but when am I coming home? End of January. What are you guys doing for New Year's and Christmas? Bigamy arc incoming. Oh my god, is Tube still making videos?
Gibberish, welcome back to the loop. Yes, she is going back to Canada at the end of January, sometime between the 20th and 30th, apparently.
I am considered bilingual though, Erin, enough that I can get away with it. I like that you two are both involved here. It's so nice to get to know you, Sala. Thanks, Emily. Yeah, he's very involved in everything, You know, he's a caring, involved person. You know, yeah, we're able to compromise on things like easily. And I love
Annie with an L. Hello, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And hello, I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Annie says, back from Tibbs Eve with the baby nieces. What have I missed? Not much. It's been honestly, Annie, it's been a very, very boring stream. Today we have discussed Drag Race, Pavlovas, and ballerinas, essentially. This is all just warming up for Ambi posting any time now. It's 1 o'clock. What if she doesn't post during the stream and I don't get the opportunity to watch it? Then I'll feel bad. Anyway, thank you for the super chat, Annie. Nah, I haven't missed much, mate.
Doing things together. We're gonna be doing more things coming this week.
It's Ambi o'clock. Where is she?
Bit of a break because it's like kind of like not exhausting, but you have to like do activities and things. So we're gonna do the Q&A soon. Try to answer some good questions. I'm making my boyfriend popsicle stick date jar for Christmas. Nice. That sounds good. Yeah, thank you. Kool-Aid and attitude.
Sam, hello. Merry Christmas weekend. Thank you for being here for 19 months, mate. I appreciate it. Sam Towns Bladesmith says, happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays right back to you, mate. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And it's lovely to see you today. Hi. Happy weekend. Happy festive season.
Thank you for annoying T and Sass. The Stephen Hawking tooth lady pro clutching is hilarious. Did you like my Merry Christmas thing? Who should I do next? I want to do somebody else that I don't like on here. Hey, St. Beezer. What kind of music do you like these days? I like Syrian music, or like Arabic music. I like George Bassouf. Hey, Sally, what's the name of that lady who sings that wee 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 song? You have a blocking for asking her to take down Jen's pick out of respect. This is
I forgot to put into context that Sala was in the chat here. Yes.
the thing, like, if anyone criticizes her or some of these certain reactors, they lose their crap. Thanks, baby. I seem calm. I am. I see that you have a rage so bad she's nuts. Hey, potato. Never change your fun, silly personality. You have one personality. You're less picky than a lot of miserable trolls. Oh, thanks. Please check out your email address. The company Chicken Soup. Want patrocine?
Ambi, I'm begging you.
In your image to represent the
Save
chicken
me from
soup.
this mess.
Are you using translator? Madeline. I know, she's way worse, eh, Madeline? Hey, Tanya. You deserve a good man. I have one. Thanks. Sala. Thanks, Purple Mermaid. Yeah, I think Sala's my good karma for what I went through, for sure. And still going through with Revenge P and everything. I'm not surprised, honestly. He's gross. Sala's got some balls to ignore the haters and not engage with Evil Dobie and the rest of them crazies. Can't imagine dealing with that daily. Thank you. Honestly, you guys make it worthwhile. You know, like, even if I have a smaller audience, it's still a good one.
It's just all just static. I'm sorry, chat. I'm I am trying to pay attention. It's not happening.
One thing that annoys you about him and one thing that annoys him about you.
Potato, hello, good to see ya.
I don't know, Sala, what do you say? What annoys me? What annoys you? Yeah, that makes sense.
Warehouse, the irony is not lost on me that I'm calling out to Ambi to save me from this boredom. I'm not gonna lie, I know.
Up on top of down, that's so rude. Bridget, what is? Hey, Marissa, I did the egg diet where you eat only eggs. Ew. Did it give you a lot of gas? You look like a human.
I don't want to talk about eggy farts with Chantel.
Okay.
I don't want to.
No, I'm not flat. Or did I look flat? I had Klondike boots on. Ambi, I'm going to the police station when I get home. I'm gonna go in and go, hey, can I get a 2-for-1 deal? I have 2 people who are harassing me. Hi, Clueman. Yala from UK. Clueman, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy. Seriously.
I'll be interested to see how that all happens. You know me, I'm just here to watch my stories. Other side of the planet, not my reality. This right here, not my reality. I'll be interested though, because part of me is like, Foodie's not going to go to the cops. She's not going to do anything because F it. And considering the discussions around timestamps and stuff, like, part of that might not happen. But historically, Foodie has gone to the police in regards to Old Mate. So that one might happen. I don't know. I'll be interested to see. Interested to see how it works.
Oh, okay. 5 more minutes here.
Has
You're
been
still
a
learning and
couple
getting
of
to know
days.
each other. For sure, yeah. You should read the forms about the going theory on why you hate FFG and one of the other reactors. Astute? I don't hate them more. No, but they're more mean, that's why. That's like plain and simple. Like, who else harasses me like they do? Like, who else is as vile and, like, just trashy? Does Pete have to find his own place?
I think the thing is here as well is that, like, in all of this conversation, remembering that there are multiple, not in the old mate stuff, but in the people talking poorly about me online conversation, like, unfortunately Chantal is not innocent in that stuff. Like, she can say that all of the terrible stuff she said was in defense of people having opinions about her or speaking terribly about her, but at the end of the day, it's kind of we come back down to the logic of, like, you have behaved in the same manner that you're complaining about, so, like, what's going to happen there, you know? Like, all of the nasty stuff you said about all of the reaction channels can kind of just be argued in the same capacity as reaction channels saying things about you and your content. So I'll be interested to see how all of that works.
By the time you get back, no, Tofu. No, move on. Giving all of them none of your attention is the best idea. They make money when you rage at them. Just keep your chin up and stay above it. Yeah. No, but even, like, somebody, like, a hillbilly, like, yeah, about to talk about my, like, Islam.
Oh, thanks, Annie. Appreciate it.
Like, they're all of a sudden Islam experts when they're really the most ignorant people. They know nothing. You know what I mean? So things like that just make me so, like, and they make up lies and just, like, pick apart everything. And I guess it, like, burns my butt that they're also obese and way uglier than me. And they have the nerve to, like, look shame me every chance they get. Or make fun of weight. Like, does anyone not find it hypocritical for somebody who's morbidly obese to hide and not show their face, but make fun of everyone, like, make fun of overweight people and how they live and everything? It's just ridiculous.
Mary, it's we have had these conversations until the end of time, and in all honesty, we're getting to a point now where this is Chantal's only talking point. Like, Chantal, again, it's the meta conversation of the show being far too involved with the audience. Look, at the end of the day, people are going to say what they're going to say. If it is what it is, I'll wait and see how it all works out at the end of January.
You know, at least, like, even Charlie has the nerve to show her face. Not the nerve to stand up and show her body, but I hate hypocrites, you know?
Right. Well, you might need to take a big look in the mirror as well, because at the end of the day, saying things and then doing things in the opposite nature of what you've said, there is a level of hypocrisy. And dear Chantal, you are not, like, nobody's free of hypocrisy. So to get upset about people being hypocritical is one thing, but then to be an entirely massive hypocrite yourself, you can't get upset at what other people are doing if you yourself are doing it. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I'm going to bed. It's 12 in the morning, and I hope you have a great beezing day. See you in the next live stream. Yeah, thank you, Ghostface.
Merry Christmas, Celtic.
Don't feel bad for asking for likes. Hey, Aunt B, I agree. Yes, Aaron, for sure. It's really gross to see people sympathizing with him, like, just because they hate me. You know, it's like, so, like, do you have a soul or what? Some people don't. I think some people are just pure evil. I don't know. I'm gonna diet after Christmas because I know. I always say that. I gotta put down the basbousa. It's your birthday, Meg. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Kay, good to see you.
Happy birthday, dear Meg. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, exactly. Move on. Hi.
Sorry, chat. My shoulders are all types of messed up. I've still got to work out today, and it's meant to be upper body. And I did lower body yesterday, but ooh, those deadlifts got me in the lats. Ugh.
Ada. Dorian, hi. Nice to see you. You love Rolo's, Faiza?
The cicadas are giving you good vibes, Has. I'm glad to hear it.
No, I don't need to be baited into striking channels, though. Like, being encouraged to strike channels who are clearly, like, just harassing and bullying, yeah, for sure. That's different, you know?
Okay, I've used this phrase before. Ambi, where are you? I've used this phrase before. And again, like I've said in this very live stream, it is ultimately extremely frustrating for me and just my character to sit and listen to people complain about stuff and not do things about what they're complaining about. Shit or get off the pot, Mary. Go out and do something. But oh my god, you have spoken about so much. Just go and do it or stop talking about it. Please. For the sake of me as an audience member, I just can't listen to the inane, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 for months, years on end. It is ultimately the most boring, insufferable thing.
Hi, Melly. Yeah, Aunt B, I agree. Oh, no, he's back, Solitaire.
What bug that was? Looked like a giant mosquito.
Thank you, Chloe. Who are these people? Hi, Tiffany. Hi. Have I tried yoga? Some moves. Hey, Barbara. Yeah.
Sandra, that's kind of why the Mount Everest thing really gets me. It's like, yeah, let's spend 20 minutes talking about our fantasy of climbing Mount Everest. Oh my god.
Knee injury.
Different if you were like, oh, I don't know, going out and showing us walks every day, or like going to hills to climb, or fucking anything.
Oh, cool, Melly. Thank you.
Even if she was sitting here just reading about Mount Everest while talking about that, it would be far more engaging and interesting than just like the naff, like, word vomit that occurs.
Thank you. Hi, Leanne Thoughts. Hey, Worm Sheriff. Oh my god. Her name is Najwa Karam. Oh, Najwa Karam. I like this. No tofu. The obese blonde woman who opened that beauty salon for obese clients.
Hey, Orange. Good to
died
see
this
you.
week at 37.
Ambi may not have power now. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh no. I hope Ambi's okay. I didn't even think about that.
Shelly, the hero of body positivity has died.
Oh my god, Marissa, hi. Hi. Hope you're well.
Shelly, here's the thing.
I didn't even think about that. Damn, I hope Ambi and Feline are okay.
Obesity is very hard to overcome, like very, very hard. For many different reasons. You know, people are still trying to figure that out. Otherwise, everyone would be thin, right? And more people are fat, and the obesity level's rising. So,
not this, Chantel. Not.
Obesity is very hard to overcome, like very, very hard.
I will only speak about my experience here and what I've watched on the Chantel show. It's very challenging for me to overcome my relationship with food and my levels of energy and all of that stuff. We've been here before.
Many different reasons. You know, people are still trying to figure that out.
Chantel, I don't think people are still trying to figure out the concept of a rising obesity rate in our population. I think that has been a really big conversation since like the 90s, since the early 90s, maybe the late 80s. And doing a little bit of reading and research into it is really interesting. Like, it's the same with population growth. Like, oh, that's a different topic. But the increase, like the introduction of things like high fructose corn syrup and calorie dense foods and mass produced and manufactured foods has, and easier access to poorer quality foods, which is to say less nutrient dense, more calorie dense foods, has been a large impact. There was also the large impact of the like late 80s, early 90s introducing a 2-income household. So as prices increased, as everything increased, and as family households specifically, needed more than one income to sustain a comfortable level of living, there also came about the popularity of convenience foods, again, which are often calorie dense by comparison, and the reduction of household whole foods based cooking and cooking at home. There's a lot to talk about in what has been happening with the world's access to food and the quality of food, specifically over the last 30 years, I guess. And it is really interesting. It's not a concept that's outside of the grasp of understanding that calorie-dense food tends to trigger specific engagement and interaction with our physiology, including things to do with hormones, etc. And that, yes, a growing population of overweight, obese, morbidly obese, however you want to categorize, whatever, that's not important. But the access to calorie-dense foods and how hyperpalatable all of that is pretty well documented. It's not a mystery. Anyway.
Otherwise, everyone would be thin, right? And more people are fat, and the obesity level's rising. So,
correct.
I agree that being fat is bad. Being fat is not healthy. If it kills you young, if it's abusing your body that God gave you, it's bad. But the thing is that the body...
I don't love the way she's talking about that, but...
Body positivity for me is that you're allowed to love the body you're in and not hate it and feel any less attractive just because you have extra fat. You know, I know obese women who are way more attractive than some thin women. It just depends. So...
Just a note to say that attraction is subjective. It is your own perspective it is entirely subjective what and who you find personally attractive. If she's talking about conventional attraction, that's a whole different topic of conversation that I don't feel like getting into. Graveyard Flowers, hello, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Graveyard says, how dare you contradict Dr. Foodie? It's Dr. Armchair, actually. Her obesity and medical mystery, she will be a Nobel Prize winner if she ever figures it out. I don't think she had any, like, ill intent wording things the way that she just did, but it does sound... I think that as some... Like, if you are going to present yourself as knowledgeable on a subject, I feel like you should just have, like, a little bit of general understanding about the concepts. And specifically the way, again, like I say, Foodie presents herself as an authority on a lot of stuff, and it's always just absolute nonsense. It really is. Thank you again for the super chat, Graveyard. I appreciate the support, and lovely to see you today. Anyway, what was she saying? She was saying something.
But the thing is that the body positivity for me is that you're allowed to love the body you're in and not hate it and feel any less attractive just because you have extra fat. You know, I know obese women who are way more attractive than some thin women. It just depends.
Right.
So, I know that sounds bad, but love
It doesn't sound bad. It's just, attraction is subjective, period. Leave it be. Like, let it lie.
the body you're in. Love yourself. Don't be ashamed of yourself while you're working on yourself. You're allowed to be positive about your body while you're allowed to love yourself and still want to improve yourself at the same time.
Correct. This is screaming in the face of a lot of what you've said in the past about all of this. You have not said it in this capacity. I have heard pretty much the opposite, because you would continue to say, why should I feel shame? Why should I feel this, that, and the other about my body? My body is my body. And I shouldn't have to change it for anyone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All of this is personal. Feel free to keep it to yourself, Foodie. If you care to share, go ahead. But it's just different. It sounds very different to where we were a year ago, which fair enough. I'm a really big fan in, like, respecting your body, in loving yourself enough to change. And that's not about hating your body, but there is, because you only get one meat wagon, you know. But there is, I think, a level of maturity where, and I've spoken about my own ignorance to my body in the past a lot, but I think there is a level of maturity where you do acknowledge the fact that at the end of the day, you only get one chance, and holding yourself accountable is not shaming yourself. Like, telling yourself that you are responsible for your actions and you are responsible for the betterment of your health, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, all of that stuff is not built around, or shouldn't be built around, shame or humiliation or hate or any of those things. And it should ultimately be your own actions to better your own life. And that's not selfish. But to reach a point in the future where you're able to reflect back and go, man, I'm really glad I made those choices and decisions. You know, I'm in a better place now than I was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, because I matured, I changed my perspective on a lot of things, and I went and did things. Anyway, I saw a super chat. Sorry, I got distracted. Annie, thank you again for the super chat. Annie says, if Ambi is unable to upload, can we do a retro? Lottie has sent me one, which is nostalgic. So yeah, we can do that. We can do a palette cleanser for sure. Annie, thank you for the super chat.
So for me, that's where I try to have the positivity from, you know? Why am I up so late? I always am. Okay, guys. Make fun of garlic all you want. So here's another video on Foodie Beauty today. Foodie Beauty went for a walk. Foodie Beauty did this. Foodie Beauty made noodles. Foodie Beauty ate pickles. He's gonna have a conniption fit. It's officially Christmas Eve. Ow, 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 ow. If you weren't doing YouTube, what career would you like to pursue? I don't know. I was trying to figure that out. When I was in university, I wanted to be a professor, but I'm not studious enough or smart. Thank you.
Foodie acts. An actor.
Where is everyone? Who's everyone? Please play me Moonlight Sonata. Are piercings allowed? I think nose ring. I don't know though. Most people don't have piercings. Like, it depends. I think technically no, but whatever. I'm not getting rid of my nose ring. Do men and women have traditional roles? Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. But it's not like, not really.
Daytime Emmy.
Kinda, yeah, but it's good. You know, like, when we moved, I didn't have to lift a finger. I don't have to take out heavy things like the garbage and stuff like that. don't really have to do...
You never had to take out the garbage. Who are you lying to? Pete's literally did all of that work for you. Sorry. Sorry, I just had something caught in my throat there.
Anything. Go shopping. Unless it's like fun shopping. I don't do like the tedious things, you know?
You've never had to do the tedious things. You maybe went grocery shopping once a week, but 90% of stuff was delivered to your front door and delivered to your bedroom by your roommate. What are you talking about?
So it depends. We just kind of work it out. I think couples work out like a routine together. What the big change is for me in my life is I haven't ever had a relationship where it's been 50-50 or more.
Bryn, that's fair. No one's really paying attention. That's
like
true.
I've never had that like give and take and somebody to help through life. I feel supported, so I feel secure, you know, so I feel happier. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys.
Yeah, all right, guys. We've got 14 minutes left, so we're just going to skip.
Chef leftovers. Did you see
happening.
that? My video I tagged you in. Please don't drop the charges. No, I didn't, Chef. I haven't, like, charged anybody yet. I have to go into the police station, but if they do charge for anything, yeah, no, I'm not. Ever. No. You know? I mean, the first time I did that, like, I explained already why. I don't want to relive that, you know? So, sticks with, like, a ranch, peppercorn ranch dip sauce, a bunch of other things. Some days I eat more than others days.
Oh, God. Greg, what are you doing?
I don't know about, like, any abuse charges, Sophie, but for sure the revenge P charges, absolutely. Hey, Stank Jordy.
Oh, it is going to be drama in January.
What work flag? Disagree with, like, her abusive ways. Okay. So, YouTube is a weird job, but imagine turning up to work every day and 30 or more of your work colleagues basically attack you. Yeah, seriously. You know, I've been here for like 3 months. Oh my god, I'm so behind.
No, you haven't. 2 months.
Crispy buns. I'm trying to make homemade eggnog. I've never had it before. What does everyone in the chat
Not a fan of eggnog.
think?
I mean, imagine drinking eggnog in the middle of summer.
I don't want to that. I reported it for sexual content, but maybe I could have to do a long form. Like, I have so many people I have to long form. Why do I have to do this? I just want to BEEZE.
It's that makes me think that things aren't going to happen the way that Chantel says they're going to happen.
Thanks,
You mad, bro? Lovely to see you.
It's
Hi.
minus 22 here. Chicken nugget. Oh no, that's so cold. Okay, I'm up to date now. Thanks, Sandra. Hey.
Yeah, that's why I don't like eggnog, because it's 30 degrees, and I won't be drinking noggy egg. Thank you very much.
Sandra? Oh no, I have... Oh, Lime Jello, absolutely not. I've reported him several times, Lime Jello. I think so many people have reported him, but YouTube doesn't care. Like, we have to write a letter of petition. I don't know. I'm like 100% in love with Sala, and Sala's made me like, honestly, like, when I see his face, I see goblin fish, and that's it. Thanks, Sandra. Yeah, like, I'm not a bad person, like, and I don't feel like I have to like try to prove that. I mean, yeah, I do get mad and say some things, but usually at people who, like, in my opinion, deserve it.
Just because you think that people deserve it doesn't make it a good thing. FYI.
You know, it's usually to people who have said way worse or done way worse to me.
Again, it's not a competition.
You know what I mean? It's 15. Yeah, it's 15 here. I love it. I'm not trying to say anything wrong, but please be careful. I know, but like, I don't know. I have to try. I'm gonna try again harder. Don't worry. I'm not giving up. Oh my god, Charlotte, sometimes. Hey, Charlotte, sometimes. I missed you.
Okay, bye, Charlotte, sometimes.
Yeah, he really does. And he does. It makes me really happy. How's Mr. Moo? Just fill out the form. Don't be lazy. I am lazy with everything. This shouldn't just be reporting it from the main page be enough. Why is YouTube being like this?
Because they ask for timestamps so that they can review and actually prove the thing that you're claiming. Foodie, you know how this... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ugh. I know I should try harder.
I just wonder if she put up a community tab post or something.
I plan on it, Lime Jello.
Nope.
Debo, yes, I know. Christmas gifts? Maybe not. We had great steak at lunch and chicken at dinner. Yes! In comments because it's a bigger, you know, he doesn't rush, so. What? Oh my god. This is my in-love rat face. No Living Laura, that was Spain Nation. Hey, Puppet Doctor. You're so cute, I can't.
Alright, I'm done. For those of you who aren't interested in Ambi, I'm sorry, but I'm done with Foodie's nonsense. I'm not watching the last 6 minutes. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. For those of you on your way out, if you would like to hit the like button, I'd very much appreciate it. I understand Ambi is not everybody's cup of tea, Christine, but we are going to watch a retro of Ambi's entitled Opening a 90s Time Capsule. It's only 10 minutes. It's nostalgic, apparently. And it's from 3 years ago. So we get a little bit of a fun palate cleanser to end up with.
Hey guys. Oh.
No, just a minute. Oh god, there's a fan on in the background. This is gonna give me a headache. All right, rewind. Turn it down a little bit. It is a bathroom vlog, yes. It is. Look, it's Ambi. Hi, Ambi. I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you're keeping warm. I hope the animals are keeping safe and warm. And I hope everything's okay with you currently. We are going to retro react to some old content. She's yelling.
Hey guys, okay.
She's not yelling as much now.
So first things first, you guys are probably like, why are you in the bathroom? Well, that's because this is the best lighting and there's an actual seat built in.
It's the toilet.
Called a toilet.
It is.
Don't worry, I'm not actually going to the bathroom.
Also, what's this thing behind the toilet? What's this big? What's that? Chat. What's that? What's that box? Is that? What do you? Does it open? Do you put something in there? What's that box behind the toilet? I don't know what that is. Hugh Mad Bro, enjoy your dinner. Like, it looks like it, like a laundry chute or something. Like you push stuff down it. Is it a laundry chute? Oh, plumbing access? Maybe it's plumbing access. That would make sense. Angelica, thank you for being here for 2 months, mate. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the support. Thanks for the shenanigans. Love you, Pulpy in chat. Love right back, Angelica. Thank you for being here for 2 months. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. And Sarah, hello. Thank you for being here for 19 months, mate. I appreciate the support. Sarah says, happy holidays, Pulpy and Popsters. Happy holidays right back. Happy festive season. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Sarah, thank you for the support. Hi. Where is she? She's in a bathroom.
Cool video. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god. You guys.
So, Becky and I went to Target today, and we saw this box.
Oh god, I remember when you picked this box up. I can't specifically remember what's in it, but it'll come to me.
If you guys are wondering where this box is from, in case you might want one yourself, it's over by the movies, books, figurine area situation. Kind of like where they keep...
Has you remember as well? Very good.
all the little bobbleheads, or they're called like pop... I don't know. They're called something like that.
Oh, was this from the Lexington visit? I think it was. Yeah.
So, if you guys don't know, I was born in the 90s. So I'm like an original 90s baby.
Okay.
And what was really cool about over in the spot where I found this, there was all kinds of things over there that was 90s. And I was just like, is the 90s coming back? Like, is my true time coming?
Funnily enough, Amberlynn predicted it 3 years ago. Yeah, the 90s have come, gone, come again, gone again. Every year it seems like the 80s and 90s just returns to form. We haven't had an actual influential bloody decade in a while. Actually, that's an interesting thing to talk about, because is it the 40-year rule and the 20-year rule? I think those are the two rules. So in film and fashion and culture, we have a resurgence of 40 years ago and 20 years ago, and kind of every delineation of that. But honestly, the 2000s have been a time, because we had the iconic fashion moments of the early 2000s, and then as soon as like the 2010s kind of hit, we've just been regurgitating stuff, and nothing really seems all that poignant or interesting. Like, chat, I can tell you, low-rise jeans, crop tops, wearing dresses as shirts, and all of the belts in the world, and not necessarily bell bottoms, but there was some like 70s flair in there for the early 2000s to mid 2000s. But from the 2010s, I can't think of an iconic fashion moment in the last like 12 years that really shouts, this is what we're wearing, you know? Maybe probably the mid 2010s we had those shitty like shutter sunglasses. That was a thing. Everything else seems to be really just rehashed, you know. Anyway, Mama Bear, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Mama Bear says, just wanted to celebrate moving my elf for the last time. Well, I hope the elf is on a shelf. Or not, just somewhere mysterious. Thank you for the super chat, Mama Bear.
I'm back. You guys, I'm so excited to open this.
Oh, Timberlands did have a time, didn't they? Yeah. Timberlands Crocs? Crocs? Well, Crocs might be like early 2000s though.
I wanted to open on camera because there's a lot of people out there who love the 90s, even if they weren't born in the 90s. Okay, so I got the tape off. You guys are actually going to see what it looks like on the inside before.
If there's not a Baby G jelly watch in this, I'm going to be upset.
Me. So.
Or a Tamagotchi.
Let's do it. My eyes are closed. You guys see it, and I don't. Am I going to be happy, or am I going to be sad?
Don't make me answer that.
Let's do this thing. Oh, you guys.
Overacted yet disappointed, I feel like will be the vibe of this one.
Really saw nothing. So, first thing is this. You guys remember those? Like, where everything felt like that? Well, ooh, the AC just turned off. And then...
Thank God.
Do you guys remember cassette tapes? Blockbuster? Yes. Be Kind. Rewind. New release. One night rental. So, on the front of it.
What a time to be alive.
It says, "What's up? How's it hanging, future person? If you found this note..." Oh, by the way, I didn't say this. It says you're supposed to open this in 2019, and guess what time it is? 2019. If you found this note, it looks like...
Nailed it.
You stumbled.
Not as if they just printed that date on it when they manufactured this thing. It's a time machine. No, the other one. Capsule.
On our stash. This stockpile of totally dope gear is our time capsule, straight from the 90s.
Really not, though. This was probably made earlier this year. Anyway.
It is not to be opened for 20 years.
This is a lie. Ambi, these people are lying to you.
Our goal is to share all our essential 90s swag with you, future person. So if the time is right...
They found, you know what they found? They just found a warehouse that hadn't been opened in, like, 15 years and decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a box, throw all of this junk in here.
Dive right in, because this stuff is da bomb. And remember...
Oh my God, Von Dutch and Juicy Couture. Well, Juicy Couture was more early 2000s, but Von Dutch I remember.
What they say.
I mean, Von Dutch was early 2000s as well, maybe. Oh my God, the vlog's up as well. No, let's finish this though. Yes.
It's all that and a bag of chips. Okay, first off,
we held out for Ambi. Oh, good for us.
They said sup. They said how's it hanging. They said da bomb. They said it's all that and a bag of chips. I remember all of this. Y'all, I already have gel pens, but
duh.
Gel pens is most definitely from the 90s, and they're all like neon color, so that makes a lot of sense.
That literally looks like I could go and pick it up from the stationery section of Big W right now.
You never have too many gel pens, folks.
You really can. You really, really can.
Next thing? Is this a solitaire cards? Solitaire?
Hey, that was pretty good.
Is solitaire from the 90s? So I opened it. So let's see. Yeah, these are just regular... They're just regular cards, but look at the picture.
I think that's specifically from, like, Windows 95, the solitaire, like, game, back when we called them games and not apps, programs, .exes. I think that back is just from the 95 solitaire cut. Like, that used to be one of the key points of, like, what do you want your solitaire backing to look like?
On them. And look at how it looks.
Oh my God, sexy bots!
Like, it just looks different.
Hello,
okay,
sexy bot.
That's cute. Now I really want to...
CWGU, no, this is a 2019. We're going to get into the vlog in just a moment.
The cards, I'm going to be honest, I haven't played, like, regular cards in... it's probably been too long. Alright, what's in this one? Yes! I missed this. Okay, so this is just, I think, a pad of paper, but who knows what this is. Instant freaking messenger. Oh my God. And they're like, Dog Lover 90 said...
Do you know what's a really fun game? Watching Ambi open things and wondering where they exist now. I'm going to say Junkyard.
Sup. Do you see that? Sup. Literally, Dog...
Landfill. That's the one I'm looking for.
Lover 90 was probably me. Next thing. This.
Landfill.
Oh my God, I've been seeing memes where it's this, like, design, and people are like, I remember this design, but I don't remember what it's from.
Isn't it from I'm pretty sure it's from cups, isn't it? From like fountain drink cups.
And I'm having that moment right now. I don't know if it was from a TV.
Also, I think it's from like a million places, to be fair.
Show. I feel like it might have been like a TV network. Like, that's the first thing I'm thinking of. My bun is falling, sorry. I really don't remember. If you guys remember, DM me on Instagram. And
cheap cups. Thank you, Potato.
Please tell me, because it's driving me crazy. But this is so cute. Becky's gonna love this. We got ourselves a fanny pack.
I'll work.
Okay, first of all,
Hate this.
love the color.
Hate this.
This is 90s 101.
Same gal. She's having a Raven Simonia moment right now. Seeing into the future.
I'm shooketh that I opened this. I don't know if that's like a person's like first instinct to just open an unused new bag. You guys, I'm gonna cry. I wore these all the way until I was in fifth grade.
Okay, I can confirm I have never worn these. Ooh, beard accessories though.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the butterfly hair
Marissa, are you having a good time?
clips. I would literally wear my hair in a messy bun and I would just clip them, just like how I'm doing now. And I literally thought I was so cool. I'm not too sure.
Honestly, it's not the worst look.
Honestly, this has been my favorite so far, and I have to say it's been the most nostalgic
I remember when,
for me.
I'm just remembering times when Amber used to, like, do her hair, and that was, like, fun. You know?
Besides the instant messenger, because this is something,
Maybe she does it in today's vlog.
literally, I did so much, and I thought I was, like, the coolest girl, like, in the world every time I had butterflies in my hair. What in the world is this? Oh, okay. First of all, this is what it looks like.
Y'all, if you haven't seen this...
I remember these. Where they snap? Okay.
A snap bracelet. Yeah. Yep. You know you can make these if you're willing to cut up a tape measure. It's basically the same material. Yeah.
Oh. Let's do it together, like the real way and the right way. If you can come out of the package, ma'am. Are you guys ready for it? Because I know I am.
I'm gonna let you live in this reality just for a short moment. You're welcome.
Ooh, daddy.
And that's where that comes from. But you know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna do your one better.
Because I know I am. Ooh, daddy.
Now, if you've never seen that before, that can live rent-free in your head for a little while, and you're all welcome. It's a heritage moment. Iconic.
Oh, what is it, this one? Why aren't you opening? Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, living. Okay, so we have ourselves some stickers. You guys,
You can't tell me Amber's not the queen of content. Come on.
I love stickers. Rad. Okay, first of all, aliens are in again. Honey boo boo. Really old phone. Oh snap. Da bomb. Yin yang sign. The whatever. Do you guys remember that? Bayside class of 94. Oh my gosh. And you guys remember doodling those? Because I do. And we have ourselves some tattoos.
Again, all of these things I have never seen ever again. What happened to that snap bracelet? That's actually a piece of ALR history. I hope she's still got it. I doubt it, but I hope she does.
This one says your very own lower back temporary tattoo. I'm assuming that's what the butterfly one is for. Oh my gosh. So I think this might be the last thing. I'm not 100% sure. Cards. I love the 90s 5 cards. First series, I can't talk. First series trading cards. Totally hella sweet. I still say hella, okay? Like literally I still say hella. And
Okay, keeping an ear out for hella in today's upload.
if this is, it says authentic in the back. There for it. So if this is the last thing in here, that's like
Robin, are you okay?
perfect. This is like grand finale. How do I open you? What the heck? Okay. Oh, it says stuff on the back. Okay, so on the back of this one, it says, the sound of pulling the ball off the paddle is just so sweet. Enjoy it while it lasts, because after 3 catches, the ball is ruined. That's true. The only way
Seems like the worst trading card game in
to
history.
fix it Although it may be tempting to strain your fingertip, as a desperate alternative isn't worth it. Find a pencil. Oh my god. I remember these, and I did it like all the way up until high school, as pathetic as that sounds. Predict your future. Explore the complexities of your future with exciting and profound predictions such as...
I'm so sure we've seen Ambi use one of these before. Ambi, bring that content back.
Ask again later, and you smell. I remember this too. When you see it. No? Okay, chill out. If we tell you what it is, will you stop making that face? It's 2 squirrels. What? Girl, where? I don't see 2 squirrels. This again.
You're the elevation of this content, thank God.
FBI warning. Don't go fast forwarding through this one, or you'll have the FBI. You will have the FBI knocking on your door. Let's
your buddy Frank, is that?
Stop the piracy.
Is that who it
Here
would be?
and now in the 90s before it gets out of control. Tracking. So yeah, I think there's like a bunch of these because this has the number 3, this has the number 32, this one has 51, this one has the number 9, and this one has the number 11.
All right, Ambi, you got 24 seconds before we get onto the vlog.
So I feel like, yeah, these are like a bunch of like different trading cards. That's so cool. So I'm actually going to put everything back in the box because I want Becky
Do you know where that box ended up? The trash.
to open it as a surprise as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my...
Next one by that. Oh, actually, Becky might still have that box, to be fair. I feel like that would probably be something Becky may have taken with. Okay, dokie. It's time, y'all. The hour is upon us. Oh boy, this is...
Hey guys, welcome.
Her thumbnail on this is hold on, I'll show you all. Oh no, we'll just go back. Okay. Cool. Set it up front to back, 1.25 times speed, and here we go. Today's Vlogmas day 23. Finally, it only took 2.5 hours. We aren't friends anymore. Lies, jealousy, sexuality, and hoarding. What not aggressive, but what a scandalous title. Ooh, and also, Ambi, this is more than 3 things. Yeah. The scandal.
Welcome to Vlogmas day 23.
The drama mama. Oh my god, yeah.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
I always think the song starts here. It doesn't.
Sing for me, baby.
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 Hey!
So I'm slowly starting to slow down.
What happened to the gallbladder pain? That was yesterday, right? Right? Sorry, just trying to keep track.
I guess it's just like vlogging daily has... it's taken energy.
Exhausting.
I know it sounds easy to a lot of people, but
it does.
I'm watching quite a few Vlogmases this year, and we all are equally feeling the same, but it's also very sad for it to end, I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder if the Vlogmas people who she's watching, like, also are full-time YouTubers. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna miss Vlogmas a lot. Vlogmas is that one time a year where I'm like, yep, I'm a normal gal. I sure am. Because everyone else I watch on Vlogmas...
Okay, it's not the pajama top from yesterday. I thought it was, but it's not the pajama top from yesterday.
Like, we're just all the same. We just chill at home. We leave the house to shop. Like, vloggers be vloggers. We're literally living our every...
Oh, my antlers. Antlers for Ambi. Jesus. Well, more Santa, less Jesus. But there we go. I have fixed the situation. Sorry, y'all.
Day mundane life on YouTube, and 2 out of the, I want to say maybe like 5 vloggers that I watch, 2 of them made this thing, which I wish I could, but since I live in an apartment complex, it doesn't work that way. They have these really big baskets outside
Oh, who's Ambi watching?
of their front door for delivery drivers because they get packages after packages after packages every single day.
This is nice, but why are y'all getting packages every single day? Are these people, like, ordering stuff off of Amazon, like, to be delivered? Could you just maybe think about this and order, like, stuff for delivery, like, once a week? Because I remember that was a big thing in Ambi's old house. People were curious as to why she was getting deliveries, like, literally every day. And they were like, hey, Ambi, you do realize you can, like, just tell Amazon to deliver on one specific day, and that way they don't need to take multiple trips. I love this idea. Love this idea for, like, posties and delivery drivers and everything. It was just the way she said it. It sparked a nostalgic moment. Jack Link's beef. Oh, beef and cheese bits. Nice. Kit Kats, big fan. Chex Mix, never had. Red Bull, big fan of all of the flavors back there by the looks of it.
Learning to speak
Canada Dry. I don't think I've ever tried that. No.
Fearless, and then Sarah Ray, Vlogmas. And I know that's not her last name, but that's her YouTube name, her vlog channel name. So my friend and I packages after packages every single day. Learning to be fearless, and then Sarah Ray.
Learning to be fearless and Sarah Ray.
Vlogmas. And I know that's not her last name, but that's her YouTube name. Her
Seems like she was reading off the screen there.
Her vlog channel name. So my friend actually sent me this, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's the truth, folks. It speaks loud volumes. Like when she sent this to me, I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like,
Actually, she could use her little makeup mini fridge and put that out somewhere and put stuff in that. I don't know.
Jealous people don't necessarily want what you have. They just don't want you to have it.
Did Aristotle say this?
Isn't that the truth?
Is it the truth? Okay.
Some people live a sad, bitter life. If you have anyone like that in your life, or who makes you feel that way, it's time to move on. It is time to move on. Also, update, as you guys know, yesterday I was not feeling good.
Yes, gallstones, gallbladder pain, whatever it was. Wait, no. Not that. No, that? Was it that?
At all was not feeling the greatest. Today, I'm still...
I think it was Darwin. Oh, okay.
Still hurting a little bit. After I have a gallstone attack, or like...
Queenly, no, I don't have anything on my eyes. That's just moisture. No glitter here, I don't think. Unless I got something on my hands. Oh, no.
I just feel really sick in, like, my upper abdomen where my gallstones are. Like this...
That's just oily skin and sunshine.
Phantom pain that I feel for the next, like, day or so. And I don't even know if it's phantom, but it's just, like, this lingering pain. And it sucks. It does. And, you know, I haven't gotten sick after a binge really in a while. So it's just kind of, like, unfortunate that happens. But, like, getting sick like that, like, makes it to where, like... binging just sounds painful. So
it is interesting because I don't talk about what my relationship with food is in the same way as Amber. I haven't gone through any diagnosis, anything like that. I know what mine is like, and hearing things, there are similarities in regards to the emotional states of eating. And I think it's like nighttime secret eater, you all know me. I specifically remember realizing, like, the whole reason why I never felt like I wanted breakfast is because I was eating, like, my body weight in pasta at 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, it is, I don't know, that would be a different level of, like, hey, reality's, like, right there up in your face, to have, like, physical, and like, I wouldn't call them, like, food hangovers, but I could definitely feel the impact of overeating throughout the course of the entire day. And, like, saw it in my skin, and obviously saw it in my weight, and saw it in a lot of stuff. Like, my mood as well. Like, I'm just angry little dude at a lot of points in my past. But it is interesting to sit and consider, like, the actual, like, physical ailments and the impact of all of that, and how that is literally, like, the reality of, like, hey, your body is not enjoying this, which is, like, really frightening.
Oh, that could be a good thing for the future binge monster that decides to pay me a visit again, whenever that is. I'll remember this moment and be like, girl, you do not want to feel that pain. All right, who's up?
It's also, like, frightening and scary, and probably should speak to a healthcare professional about all of that. And I don't know. If anything works, it works. That'd be great. I don't know whether or not that perspective will help Ambi in the future. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? I'm pretty sure she should speak to a licensed professional about all of that. But it is very confronting. I think that's the perfect word for all of that. It's very confronting.
Opening first.
You can open first today.
Okay. Here's Feline's gift, though. This side is velvet.
I'm sorry, a velvet gift bag?
We're keeping this.
That's
cool, huh? Okay.
And what time is it? Turn the light on.
So she didn't have a big enough bag that was Christmas. So we have
cute.
this. Wow, this is heavy and big.
Yeah.
So we have this
Did you call me big?
butterfly moment. Okay.
Oh, hey, Andraste, Merry Christmas to you as well.
Is this the one? Or the one like it? Is this the one?
This is the one.
Y'all, it's the one. Get ready.
Oh my god. Baby.
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 You won gifts this year. I've been wanting this blanket, you guys. Off of this website that's like over $100.
Work. Who's adding up the tally?
I mean, the blanket is massive.
Not that it matters, but you know, she's dropping digits.
Did you give me the massive one?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of blankets because they run warm regardless. $100 for a blanket that isn't weighted. Choices. I do love a weighted blanket though. It's a very nice blanket.
Look at how cozy.
I don't know what's a $100 US dollar dues in Australia?
And it has
A lot.
bunch of suns on it, baby. This is the exact one.
I've
Baby.
been sitting on that one for a while.
Oh my god. Wait, okay. I want to keep it clean. Let me put it on top of Mount Torrid. I still haven't put it away. Baby.
It's a nice blanket. It looks lovely.
Baby.
Genuinely.
I
Wow.
love you.
You're so thoughtful.
That one's been in my cart for a hot second.
Queenly, that makes
Thank you,
sense.
baby.
You're welcome, baby.
I have heard that. I hope everything's going well for you. $149 Australian. I mean, it's a nice blanket. I would want to be keeping that blanket for years. Yeah. Investment blanket.
Wait a second. Smart pause.
Ken, you don't like the babies? Baby!
Baby.
Here's a sweater. Okay, they didn't have many to choose from.
No, I love it.
And then it has a matching one for Twinkie.
What is this? Sparker paws?
Babe.
I just hope it fits you guys. And if it doesn't, then obviously we could take it back. Because
We're putting this on right now.
Matching sweaters for the doggo.
okay,
That's pretty cute.
so it's a matching set for her and Twinkie because she's always wanted one.
You know I've always wanted one.
Specific desire, but I kind of live.
Yes.
Twinks.
Twinkie! Oh my god, we have all the gift wrap.
Yeah, Cassandra, I will sit here and listen to an hour of Ambi and Feline go back and forth with Baby over like a minute of Chantal.
Twinks
Don't
were about to
lie.
look cool as hell.
Look at her! Baby girl, mama has a mess to clean up. But look at you!
You're very cute. Look at you. Oh my god, you seem so happy, Twinkie.
Better. Now Feline is putting hers
I think Twinkie's happy because Twinkie's getting the vibe that they're going for a walk.
on.
This is cozy.
I know you like your sweaters to be a little snug. Not like super loose. Do you like how it fits?
I love how it fits.
Oh my god, you guys match. This is so cute. Twinkie's like, really? You gotta do this to me.
Yes, we do.
Now you're so warm. Oh,
Obviously, this is all before the potential snowstorm.
oh, you guys
right?
are so cute.
Oh,
Obviously.
little baby. My little baby.
Wait, we need to take a picture for picture time. Look at Mama's.
Where's the water picture? Get it?
Oh, say
It's
cheese.
very precious.
Say twins. Oh, you guys look so cute. Okay. I snapped a bunch of pictures. Just, you know, in the office. Cuddling with my blankie.
I'm not gonna lie, when she pulled this out, I thought it was like a kigurumi or something. It's just a blanket.
Oh my god. Like, this is so sweet. You guys, look at Twinkie. Because she has a Cuban
I'm not slowing that down. Zach Brain, stop it.
link collar. Look at her.
Oh, you are very cute, Twinkie. Look at you.
Like, I'm the boss now, bitches.
Oh my god. Streams crossing. I'm just thinking about that boss chain that Foodie wore that one time. If we could get a few of the links removed and give it to Twinkie so that Twinkie could wear it, that would be actually adorable.
I'm the boss around these parts. Oh my
Twinks.
god. She looks so good.
I think Twink's wanting to go out for a walk.
You're killing it, Bubba.
Walkie walk walk.
She looks so good.
You're killing it. My little baby.
Gosh. Anyways, I am about to watch
Hey Mudslicker, good to see you. Happy holidays.
back my vlog from yesterday, schedule it, make a title for it, you know, the whole nine. Yesterday's vlog was kind of meh. Today's gonna be kind of meh. I think the rest of Vlogmas is gonna be meh.
You've only got, what, 2 days after this? No, only 1 day, right? 24, yes, to upload on 25.
Regards, on the regards of like going out and doing things because we have a cold front, a snow situation type deal heading our way.
Okay.
And when it's icy out, when it's snowy out, the sun don't see me, the moon don't see me, the sky don't see me.
Well, yeah, because there's cloud cover, so of course the things won't see you.
I don't exist. You guys,
Deep.
It's time to say R.I.P. Because look.
All right, DJ Lynn. What?
Okay, so Feline got me another birthday gift, and we were...
It's not your birthday. What do you mean another birthday gift? Do you mean another Christmas gift? God, we're gonna have to put up with this for birthday day as well, aren't we? Oh boy. Okay. No, you go. Cool. We're replacing Beats headsets with AirPods. Got it. Yeah, cool. Understood.
We're just sitting here. Oh, my necklace is all messed up. Am I screaming? Because these are noise cancellation. Okay, let's take these out so I can actually hear myself. Was I screaming?
The birthday's next week. 27? 27?
Oh my god. So, okay. She already got me Titanic, the Lego situation type deal,
Where's that?
for my birthday. But then she got me another gift because we opened Titanic early.
You opened it 5 weeks before your birthday, if the schedule is the schedule.
But then she went and got me another gift today, and we just couldn't contain ourselves.
Impulse control. Yeah, that's I mean, Zam.
This was sitting, she said, close your eyes. This was sitting in front of my face on my desk when I opened my eyes. Please tell me why
I'm sorry, what, were you taking a nap on your desk? What?
Apple's bags are like, this within itself is probably like $100. Like, what the hell? And
This is just a reminder to everyone, check your drawers. If you have an iPhone or Apple product box that's been sitting in there for years and you no longer have that piece of technology, you're never using that box again. You can throw it out. It's okay.
then I was shook to the core. She got me the Pros, the AirPod Pros.
They're expensive, aren't they? I don't know. I feel like they put Pro on stuff for Apple and it just ramps up like $500. They're expensive.
Because they are something I've always wanted, you know, and it's just one of those things where it's like, I can't justify spending the money myself. Why are we like this? We like to open gifts early.
The box is nice neon, but you can throw it away if you want to.
Yeah, in that sense.
Sorry, Slaughter. I just know it's the same thing for me. Like, I have phone boxes from like 6 years ago that I still have sitting in a cupboard, and every time I see them, I'm like, no, it's still good. I'll use it for something, and then don't. I'm giving myself permission to throw it away after this stream. Yes.
So for my birthday, she's gotten me the Titanic Lego and these.
Pros are $250 to $300. Zam.
Like, ma'am.
I can reuse them for presents for other presents.
Thank you, babies. So now you guys don't ever have to see me. No, I'm probably still going to use these here and there. Let's be real. But these are the new.
Sarah admits to having 3 Samsung boxes for no reason. I'm just saying, you can throw it out. If you're going to reuse them, go ahead. But if you haven't yet, you might not. And it's okay to throw them out.
Side character. It's a new side character. Oh my god. I'm so appreciative. Thank you.
Welcome, baby.
Okay, so it is advent calendar time. We're actually on day 23, but I skipped yesterday, which was the first time I skipped.
Did we even notice she skipped yesterday? I don't think we did.
So we're gonna
The care factor by the time we get to these advent
get the
calendars.
22nd out
Still more engaging than Foodie's content.
first,
Don't at
which
me.
is just some yellow, and the mold is a nutcracker. Okay. And then 23, here's some orange, and the mold is
A house?
a house. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I used both of the molds. I know this is not spectacular.
Hold on. What are we doing here? What is... Wait.
The molds. I know this is not spectacular.
Dead. Dead.
Okay, guys, we're gonna clear up some room.
Oh my god, people really do want attention. Oh god. Bye. Wow. Thanks, Ambi. Thanks so much for crushing the hopes and dreams of those of us who have been enjoying the Play-Doh.
I thought it was a good time to do that. So I went on to my
Look, I'm just gonna say, bring back Pierre.
Instagram and I asked you guys, got any rumors that you want me to clear up? And
I'm here for the Pierre stuff. I don't need I don't need smushing... Oh, hey, bug. I don't need smushing Play-Doh with Ambi. No, thank you.
There's a lot. So I'm just going to go through here and I'm just going to read some, answer some, and clear up some.
Angelica, I feel like I'm becoming a little bit too easy to read. That's unfortunate.
Or say, yep, that is true. Okay, so this isn't really like a rumor, but the question is, why are you more sexual with Feline than you were with your ex?
We don't need to talk about this. Boy, howdy, we do not need to talk about this on, Vlogmas Day 23.
So I'm a very, 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 very sexual person. And
I need a wine.
And if you go back to not my recent ex, but my ex before that, you could also see that I was very, very sexual. We
Destiny era? Okay.
made out on camera several times. I don't know why. Weird.
I don't know why
Constant
either.
sexual innuendos.
Look, sexual innuendos do not necessarily equal sexuality or sexual drive, just as a note. You can be tongue-in-cheek and punny and not have, I need to stop talking.
Constantly flirting, etc., because that's my vibe. That's how I am with people I'm into. And especially if they're into me back like that, then it just makes it even more strong. And that was the chemistry we had. And that is the chemistry that me and Feline have, but
we are making a whole ass choice to talk about this today.
a million trillion times more. With my most recent ex, we didn't have that type of vibe or situation type deal. And that's understandable because every relationship is different. So
Avisham says it's innuendos.
I think it's time we stop comparing, because comparing is pointless, because all relationships and all connections that you have with people,
That did, D. Martin, it did indeed sound like Ambi was blaming Becky there a little bit. Yeah, everything's Becky's fault.
they're all going to be different. But just because you guys didn't get to see that side of me does not mean she wasn't living within. Do you have one room?
We're not talking about Yandi today. Thank you very much. Jenna, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Jenna says, Merry Christmas from Ambi. Merry Christmas back to you, Jenna. From Ambi via me to you. Thank you very much for your support and your super chat. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Merry festive season. Hi, hi, hi.
In your house that is full to the ceiling, on hoarders. No. There's also rumors that I have several storage units.
Let's speak on the storage units though, because I do not understand where you store all of your stuff.
I haven't had a storage unit since I was with my ex, because we had one together.
Right.
We had all our Christmas stuff in there, Halloween stuff.
Where do you put your stuff now though? Because you have a lot of stuff and we don't see it.
A few other odds and ends. But then when we broke up the contract to the storage unit, so I don't even have a storage unit anymore.
Right.
What you see is what I have. People definitely do assume that I have a lot more than what I actually have.
But you do though, unless you're throwing out 90% of what you show YouTube. Literally, we can go back over the last year and see all of the hauls and not be able to find it. Where do you store? We know you've got those containers, but where do you store your decor stuff when you put your Christmas stuff out? Where's the Halloween decor? Where's the everyday decor? Where's all that living? Maybe it's under the bed. Under the bed's a good storage space.
I'm not a hoarder. I just like to buy new things, and I rotate items. I buy things, I get rid of things, I buy things.
That's the tea, Christine. That's the actual case. I don't think she's got the Halloween stuff anymore. And if she does, maybe she's got one of those tubs. But I don't think she's got the everyday decor stuff anymore. Again, maybe she's got one or two pieces. But I honestly think seasons change. Shut up, Zach. And we just go out and buy new things. Man, I have... And again, look, I'm not saying it's wrong or whatever. It's just a very different way of thinking for me when it comes to, consumerism. And that's one of the big interesting things about Ambi is just the level of stuff that comes in and goes out and comes in and goes out and comes in and goes out.
I get rid of things, and that's okay. As long as I'm not wasteful, I do not feel wasteful because I do donate a lot of things.
Okay, that's great that you do that. Again, it's just a difference of opinion and perspective because my brain works on resources to a different capacity. Not to say it's better or worse, but just in a very different way. I am very resource-minded, and I just can't imagine throwing... If you did a budget, you'd see by the end of the year thousands of dollars on stuff that you you don't even do anything with. You know, it's not something that you're investing in, not something that you're keeping. It's just something that's there and gone, which is, you know, is what it is. It's neither right nor wrong. It's just a different way of thinking.
And it's to places that need donations, like homeless shelter or Goodwill. I know there's a lot of people who like to thrift, and I love giving to Goodwill, especially clothing, because not a lot of people my size can just go into Goodwill and find
That's fair. I'm very glad that the clothing's going to Goodwill and places like that. That's very beneficial, because larger sizes are often a lot harder to come by, which is excellent. But yeah, I don't know.
Clothing. So I love that, you know, the stuff that I'm getting rid of, there could be someone my size going into Goodwill and actually able to find themselves something that they can buy. Why must you rip the doors off of your advent calendar? That's not how they work. How do they work? Did you invent advent calendars? I rip it off because it's like an obsessive thing. Like, it just gives me a lot of like uneasiness. I feel like I have to rip off the doors to complete the day. Do you actually intend to get weight loss surgery? Is it really just for views? I don't know how that would be just for views, because it's just something I am low-key talking.
That question is specifically, are you actually wanting to get weight loss surgery, or are you just talking about it for the sake of talking about it, aka views? That's how that question, I think, is supposed to be asked.
I'm not making my whole videos about that topic.
No, but you make a large portion of your videos about it, and you will keep it consistent as content. If you're planning to actually do this, that's all well and good, but please stop lying to your audience that we haven't been here before, literally last year or maybe the year before, and the clinic basically said these are all the things that you have to do, and then that all evaporated.
Do intend to get weight loss surgery if it is right for me and right for my story and right for my journey, because if things aren't meant to happen, they aren't meant to happen, and you can't just sit there and dwell. Did you eat or toss the WW snacks? I ate some. There was a box that was stale, like it was just so gross stale, so I had to throw that one out.
Oh yeah, were they the cheesy bacon ones or something? Meeps says, hello mate, thank you very much for the super chat. Happy festive month. Meeps says, I wanted to wish you and everyone the merriest of Christmases. Your content never disappoints. Thank you so much for the compliment, and Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year if we don't see you. Merry festivities. And thank you very much for the super chat and for the support as always, Meeps says. It's a pleasure to see you, and I hope you have a fabulous day and or month. All of the things.
So I either ate some, I still have some, or some that I didn't even open that I am giving to the homeless shelter. You buy clothes too small on purpose so we won't know what size you actually are. I never have ever cared about people knowing what size I am. I put my body on screen. I talk about my weight. I don't care that people know how much I weigh. I don't care that people see me. I don't care that people know the size of
I feel like this might be interesting to keep track of.
Clothing that I am. I've never cared. I've never been shy in that regard. So no, I buy clothing that I feel good in, that I can imagine myself wearing more than once.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about that when she was buying the size 4 cardigans and how she wants them to fit in, like, to wear in a specific, to, like, drape in a specific way. Fair enough, wear what you want, be comfortable in it, just be happy.
Without feeling uncomfortable or anything like that. So sometimes I want to buy
a hairy Christmas to all. Y'all are
something that's a little too big, or sometimes I want to buy things that are too small, because that is how I want it to fit. And sometimes I buy the accurate size. You know, clothing is expressed in different ways, and people like to wear things in different ways. And no, never cared if you guys knew what size I am. Trust that. You say that you don't have enough money for weight loss surgery, but you keep buying gifts.
Is this entire thing just a Q&A? I feel like this entire thing's just a Q&A. Great.
If you guys knew what size I am, trust that. You say that you don't have enough money for weight loss surgery, but you keep buying gifts. I'm actually really glad I got this one, because this one is annoying. This one's really annoying. Regardless if I talk about money about weight loss surgery,
yeah,
my money is technically no one's business. And what I...
Zaxu, thank you so much for being here for 2 months, mate. I appreciate it. Zaxu says, thanks team, did the thing and took care of my health. That's excellent to hear. Thank you for sharing, Zaxu, and thank you for being here for 2 months. Thank you for the support, and I hope you have a fabulous festive month. Here's the tea, Christine. You can't get mad at your audience for talking about a topic that you yourself bring to channel. You can't. You can't control what other people say. You can't control what other people think. If people have thoughts and opinions about the way that you spend your money while you're spending money on your channel, that's what it is. That's not to say that I'm going to sit here and say, well, you should spend money on this, you shouldn't spend money on this, blah, 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 blah. These are all my thoughts, opinions, and perspectives. I'm not telling Ambi what the hell to do in any capacity. However, it is starkly, it's not hypocritical, but it does fly in the face of what we see for Ambi to say, oh, it's a big chunk of change for weight loss surgery and I don't know whether or not I'll be able to afford it, and wifey helped me with it, so, you know, all of that. It's in essence like being shown one thing and told another. It's the age-old argument. So that opinion of if you can't afford weight loss surgery and it's something you want, maybe you shouldn't be spending all of this money on presents. I don't think that's an unnecessary, like, it's not a hurtful opinion, but it is just, if we watch you spending money and this is how you're spending your money, but you complain about not having the money to spend on something that you yourself has said is life-saving and could be a better investment for you, like, sorry, your audience has the capacity and the ability to argue that, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing this thing if this is the thing you want to do, because they're not helping each other in any way. But whatever.
I do. That goes for anybody. What anyone does with their money is nobody's business, truly.
Unless you're bringing it to YouTube and making it content, in which case your audience is more than capable and more than warranted to talk about it, because it's YouTube.
Dropping $25,000 in one
priorities, Lizzie. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Yes, priorities.
Go. Like, here's $25,000 versus me saving. I actively saved for Vlogmas. I had a whole Vlogmas budgeting moment.
I would like to see the budgeting moments. That would be really interesting. But we're not allowed to ask that because we're just the audience. How dare we, right? It's not like Amber sits here and talks about money every other day.
I actively saved for this holiday and for Vlogmas and doing this with Feline. So that was something that I actively was budgeting into my money. So being able to do Vlogmas and have a fun and
just again, this is Ambi choosing to respond to all of these questions as a note.
Creative holiday with my girlfriend versus dropping $25,000. There is a really large, big difference. But I am now budgeting for weight loss surgery if I get approved and if that's even something that's allowed, because obviously I don't get to just choose, I want weight loss surgery, so it's going to happen. You have to be approved, which is unfortunate, but it makes sense. But yeah.
Does it? It's almost like we've been here before.
People coming at me with, oh my God, why are you spending so much money? Da, da, da. Everything is budgeted. Like, everything that I spend money on.
Just because you make a budget for poor spending habits doesn't make it good or bad. I don't care what Ambi's spending her money on. Gal, it's yours. Do whatever the hell you want. But the minute you sit here and say, oh, I can't afford it, or whatever, again, it just comes down to priorities. And if your priority, like, looking at all of the gifts and stuff that have happened, sure, it might be a drop in the bucket compared to $25K. But at the end of the day, you're making a choice on how to spend your money and making that content, and therefore people are more than valid to talk about it, because that's what YouTube audiences do. Why there's a comment section.
Is because I have it and because all my responsibilities are taken care of. Every area of savings that I have was taken care of because that's just how I do things. I don't know if this is a rumor, but I wondered.
I think that would have been a really good opportunity for Amber to say, like, hey, I've budgeted for everything for weight loss surgery and this is the timeline. You know, I should have that amount of money saved by April next year or August next year or whatever. Like, that could have been a moment to actually talk about finances if you're willing to answer questions about finances. But I guess that would give, like, a very specific date to action, which isn't to say that that's all going to happen. Obviously, she does still have to go through preparation and get approved and find a surgeon who's willing to do that, and, you know, all of that stuff. But yeah, it is a bit weird to be like, Nina, like, money's not a topic you're allowed to ask about, but also everything's budgeted, but also I won't tell you the timeline. You know what I mean? Like, there probably would have been better ways to handle that in terms of respecting the audience or just not answering that question.
If you're still friends with Destiny, no. You're a lesbian for attention. No.
Jesus.
No.
You don't need to answer that question.
So homophobic. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Definitely the one about you not being friends with Eric and Ricky. That makes me so sad. It makes me sad too. We are no longer friends anymore. And
that is sad, considering we go back in time and watch some of the old content, and Eric and Ricky are interesting side characters.
People will probably be surprised to learn that they have no idea what happened behind closed doors. And yeah, I miss them a lot, and I'm sure they miss me too, but being friends just wasn't in our favor. Someone said it doesn't matter what you try to clear up because they're still gonna make it bad. True. The haters, the reaction channels, no matter what I say, they twist it into their own narrative, and they make it into something worse than what it is. Or I don't know, it's so weird. It's truly, the chosen narrative is truly the one that makes me seem like the bad guy, always.
I don't know, Ambi, again, like from where I sit as a reaction channel myself, God, it doesn't matter. From where I stand, like, your Vlogmas content has been great. I don't know if anyone's had any particular, like, personal gripes against the content over the last month. You could say, and again, like, sharing an opinion on whether or not you think it's financially or fiscally responsible to spend money when the greater conversation is, I've got a big build and I'm hopefully planning. Like, I mean, it's all naff. It's all nothing. It's all conversation based around what you choose to share on your channel. So it's not like there's no, at least from where I'm sitting, there's no like narrative push to anything. Like, I'm not sitting here being like, well, Amber's never going to get weight loss surgery because clearly she's not taking savings seriously. She's spending all of this money on tat. Like, no, there's a well-documented history of Ambi like spending a whole heap of cash on gifts for her partner specifically in the month of December. We have seen that all. Ambi's intentions about the weight loss surgery, I think, are probably not as specifically genuine as she's presenting, only because she fails to acknowledge the fact that we were here last year, that we tried this last year. She's not even referencing the fact that we have done this song and dance before, you know. But that's just my opinion based on the histories of watching Ambi. That's it.
No matter the situation, that you were lurking the Reddit and that's how you knew someone liked your eyeliner. No, I know people like my eyeliner because people message me all the time and say that they like my eyeliner, which I appreciate so much. I don't go on Reddit. I don't understand Reddit. I've never understood Reddit. I do not purposely go, especially, and look for things about me because I know that it could be a dark, dark place.
And yet you still continue to do comment of the day, and we had that entire discussion yesterday, Ambi. This is just an just an outright lie. You say you're not going out and looking for things specifically, but you are. You're watching reaction channels because you know exactly what they're saying, and you have an issue with what they're saying. You're reading your comment section, which are not always the kindest to you, and bringing that up literally yesterday. What are you talking about? This is nonsense. Nonsense. This is nonsense. Also, you're doing comment of the day every single day. That is exposure to what people think about you and are saying about you. It's unfortunate, and I continue to argue that it's not a very smart move to do because you don't seem to be able to handle all of that stuff well. So why put yourself, in the fire every day?
A dark place to be headed because people bully, they harass. In the past, when I have seen certain forums about me, like years ago, Kiwi Farms, it is such a vile area to be. For anyone to be able to look at me and say you're a bad person or whatever it may be, but then support places like Kiwi Farms, you're nothing but a hypocrite. Period.
Marshmallow Fluff, hello.
The FBI agent rumor. No, FBI Frank is most definitely real. Absolutely, without a doubt, real. Frank is not his real name. I had to create that myself, so.
Really? We're on the FBI Frank train is real. Really?
There was
Sorry, Frank is real train. Those are the words I'm trying to
no doxing involved, but that is a real story. I have the messages still. I have a whole voice memo that I sent because we were all just as confused. We were like, what is happening? Like, why would an FBI be trying to contact me?
That's a really, really good question.
So after the phone call that I had with the FBI agent, I ended up sending a voice memo to said person because I wanted to clear some things up so they weren't worried on their end. All of it's completely true. And if it wasn't for the fact that there was some personal information that I said in the voice memo, like, I would just completely show you the voice memo because that FBI story is true. I don't know why.
Y'all, we don't have the FBI here in Australia, so maybe I just don't know how it works. Maybe this is completely viable. I don't know about the other side of the planet. What are y'all doing?
I would create something like that. Like, if I was to create a narrative or a story or a storyline, it would be entertaining. It would be entertaining, folks.
I mean, it's pretty entertaining.
It would. It wouldn't just be a little FBI tried to contact me because they saw a comment. It would be a lot more dramatic than that. Trust that. And I think what's frustrating about like rumors and lies and like et cetera, is like people.
It's viable, Sandra, you reckon? Interesting. That's wild.
Call me a liar regardless. Even when I have shown proof in the past, it's still, no, you're a lie. You faked that. You faked that proof. And it's like,
Wait, what are we
they
talking
lies
about?
and like, it would be a lot more dramatic than that. Trust that. And I think what's frustrating about like rumors and lies and like et cetera, is like people call me a liar regardless.
Right.
Even when I have shown proof in the past, it's still, no, you're a lie. You faked that. You faked that proof. And it's like they call
Ambi, it does suck that people find you untrustworthy, but it's just kind of what happens when you showcase levels of untrustworthiness. And at the end of the day, it takes time for people. And some people never trust a liar. You know, once you've broken that trust in people, in audience members, in people in your real life, sometimes they're just not willing to trust you ever again, regardless of your efforts. And that's unfortunately a consequence to actions of your past. And, you know, all you can do is try to not do it again, I guess.
me a liar with no proof that I am lying. I feel like that's the hardest thing, because it's like when someone's a liar, you think they're lying, it's because you have some sort of proof against what they're saying. And it's like, regardless of what I say or do, it's like, Amberlynn the liar, just automatically. And it's like, you
Look, personally, I feel as if Ambi is untrustworthy in a lot of what's said, but that's just my personal opinion based on the exposure of her content. I don't know her. She's on the other side of the planet, and I'm watching her YouTube nonsense, which is all produced and monetized anyway. This is all controlled. This is all edited. This is all, you know, not scripted, but it's a bloody vlog channel. Like, we're not talking to this person in the real world. We're talking to this person in the lens of a camera through a magic box, thanks to Daddy G. I don't trust any vlogger. Like, I don't trust that what I'm seeing from any piece of produced content is realistic to that person's real world. It might have elements of it, but it's never going to be 100%. You know?
guys have created this character. Like, me and Feline have talked about it.
Ah, interesting, D. All right. Yeah, I had no idea how any of that worked.
And she's like, they created a character of you who's not even you. And I'm like,
yeah, okay, that makes
like,
sense.
yeah, that's true. I want
And
to know.
she gets mad as well, because she's like, reaction channels try to control the narrative. It's like, no, reaction channels just try to make sense of the nonsense, or like try to just have a good time and try to have a laugh. I understand everybody takes it differently. Some people like the theories, speculations, and tinfoil beret theories a lot more than others. But at the end of the day, everybody needs to walk away from this and understand that it is purely based on entertainment and just having a laugh. Like, none of this is real life. None of this is deep. None of this is anything other than just kicking back and watching our stories. At least for me, you know.
Felina's doing while you binge. Does she
And talking way too much. That one too.
not try and stop or help you? Yes, it's very rare that I will binge when she's around. Honestly, I do it when she's sleeping. So she can't really help me. But like when there's times where I like want to overeat or whatever it may be, yeah, she definitely helps me. She stops me from ordering takeout a lot.
She needs to get rid of her phone. That's what I think she needs to do. I'm no one. Don't listen to me and don't take any of my advice ever. But in all of this being said, when Ambi is talking about binging, she's specifically talking about ordering in food. It doesn't really help that there is also... Because again, we've been through this before. My relationship with food is not diagnosed, and I don't call them binges. But like me eating like jelly off like jam jelly off a knife at like 3 o'clock in the morning, eating like half a jar of it. That's not a healthy relationship with food. It's just not. I know it's not. I took things differently because I, fortunately, and sometimes unfortunately, have that level, like my level of resource brain, which screams at me, don't get food delivered because you're paying so much more. That led into me just being able to make my own food at home and then counting calories and tracking and doing all of that stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, I think there are two things actively working against Ambi's perhaps best interests in all of this. And one, it's having snack and convenience food in the home, first of all, because I don't foresee the Queen of Moderation concept being a thing that coincides along with what Ambi talks about with her relationship with food. And two, the phone, the apps, the ability to just order in and do all of that stuff. Like that, I get it. It's a lot of conversation, and I'm not a professional, and it's a lot of mentals and a lot of emotional stuff, and you know, like it's disordered thinking as a concept, and hopefully she keeps up with the professional assistance. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think that having food delivered to the home is like a very obvious detriment to a lot of what Ambi talks about, you know? Hey, Six Bacon's good to see you.
Obviously, it's ultimately my choice. But when you have someone next to you saying, you know...
Oh, I'm not down on myself at all, bro. No, not at all. Also, thank you for sharing. No, I don't get down on myself about those moments at all. It's just when you're able to reflect on it, it's really... Like, for me, my ability to reflect on, like, on what was happening and when it was happening and being able to kind of unpack all of that is really useful to me, because it's like, okay, I'm eating out of boredom, or I'm eating out of stress, or I'm eating because I'm actually hungry. Relearning hunger cues was a massive thing for me. So yeah, it's not about being down about it. It's just being able to recognize it. And I think that's one of the added frustrations I get with Amber, is her ability to sit down and be cognizant of everything that's happening, and knowing that it's all, like, knowing the things that have happened and being conscious of it and being able to talk about it. That's great. But I over the years, we just haven't seen many, I guess. We've seen some, but we haven't seen a lot of positive outcome to it all, because it just seems like... And I'm not saying, look, sometimes things just don't work, and that's what it is. And hopefully one day, Amber will get to a point where, like, she feels a little bit more in control. She's able to do the things the way that she wants to do. But, you know, actively buying, like, snack bars and cakes and stuff and putting them in the house, and just having... I'm not saying no repercussions, but not realistically having any outcome after, you know, ordering in 3 times a day for months on end. Like, there's just... I don't know, it just feels like... It must feel really... hopeless, I think is the word, which is really sad when you think about it. And yeah, all I can say is that hopefully the professional assistants will be able to assist, and we'll end up going somewhere with this and not just doing the same thing. It does, however, help as an audience member make me, like, rethink a lot of stuff when it comes to my relationship with food and healthy habits, and being able to find healthy coping mechanisms, and making sure that I'm strict but kind to myself in the right way. Because yeah, anyway, other things. Six Bacons, thank you very much for joining the channel as a member. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you, and welcome to Popstar.
I want you to live. I want to have a future with you. And it's like, damn, it hits different. But when I am binging, it is alone 9 times out of 10. So there's nothing she can really do. I heard that your girlfriend is a big time smoker, and that's why she ruined the panda sweater. No, Feline does not smoke. That is a rumor, because you guys saw cigarettes. Because we have a friend that comes over that does smoke. They left for cigarettes here, etc., etc. And we do have an ashtray sitting on our porch for said friend, because I don't want no butts just chilling. No. So the panda sweater, I actually, okay, this is so embarrassing, but you know, it's cool. It's fun. It's fresh. So the last time I got cellulitis, it was summertime, and I was so cold, because when I have cellulitis, like, I have a fever, like, it's like that shivering thing where it's like nothing you do ever can make you warmer, and it's like I try...
Fevers are not fun.
...to do everything I can, so I put on the panda sweater. I ended up puking, and I got puke on the panda sweater, and obviously we washed it. Hi, that's what you do. You wash things that get dirty. Yeah, I can't live that one down. So embarrassing. You wear your girlfriend's sweater and you get puke all over it. You only see that in rom-coms. Not a rumor, just curious if you still write daily in your journal. Been loving Vlogmas. Thank you, and thank you everyone who said how much you've been enjoying Vlogmas. I have received that a lot.
Great, positive vibes.
And it just means a lot to me. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it. I'm sorry the last few days have kind of sucked.
Look, it's my pleasure.
I think I'm just becoming a little burnt out. I think I've reached that little that limit there. I do still daily...
Today has been a Q&A day, and on our advent calendars, which I don't think we got the pet one, and gift giving. That's been it today.
Journal, but confession, I do not write as much as I used to. My daily journaling, I used to write pages and pages and paragraphs and paragraphs, just word vomit. And I want to say in the last like 2 months, I now write maybe a paragraph, like
that would kind of make sense, because she's kind of getting all of the words out onto a camera instead of down on the page, you know?
Like a paragraph up to like maybe 4 paragraphs. I don't write anywhere near as much as I used to, and I need to like step up my game a little bit, because I feel myself like slowly maybe stopping daily journaling, and I can't do that, because I have daily journaled for it's been a while now.
I mean, you can if you want to, I guess.
Almost 2 years. So last thing for this video is the cat advent calendar.
There it is.
Which is the 23rd here. And it's a little ball. Look how cute. You want to play with the baby girl? She's always up in this dang cat tree. She's obsessed. I like to tear these off because I like shit to be complete. It's just accept me for who I am. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this.
Who I was meant to be, and if you give a damn. That's Take Me Baby or Leave Me. That's the song.
Video, and I'll see you in a minute.
Thanks, Ambi.
Next one, bye. Oh, we forgot to do comment of the day.
Why? Skip it.
You guys almost we're probably like, wait, comment of the day. Okie dokies, artichokies. Okie dokies, artichokies. Do you guys like artichokes? I love artichokes.
I can't see the screen, Ambi.
When I grew up and before I got put into foster care, we actually had a artichoke bush in my yard.
Oh, cute.
So I grew up with artichokes.
Look, y'all. I can't read this. I cannot read this, but okay.
Very much grew up with artichokes.
The Tripe Advisor.
Oh, it's blurry.
It really
Let me
is.
fix her for you guys. There we go. The Tripe Advisor. God, I hate the mouth sounds she makes every time she does a taste test. Like, girl, stop. Thank you so much for the comment, and I will try to make less mouth sounds. If I don't, then I guess, you know what? I'm not too sorry because
It's not sorry, come on.
that's just who I am. A mouth sound type of gal. Regardless, thank you for the comment. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Okay. Oh, there's the outro. Okay, we're done. I mean, to be fair, again, Ambi's mouth sounds over Foodie's mouth sounds every day. Every day, any day. Both. Anyway, chat, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for the lovely afternoon. Another 3-hour stream. Shut up, Zach. I'm gonna go have some lunch, go to the gym, make sure I'm all packed and ready to go for tonight. And that's it. So I probably won't see you this time tomorrow. I might see you in 2 days' time, maybe 3 days' time, depending on how things go. I don't know. But if I don't see you, Merry Christmas, Happy Festive Month, Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll see you before then. Thanks so much for being wonderful, respectful, and responsible individuals. I hope you all have a fabulous week and weekend. Please look after yourself. Stay warm or stay cool. Have a big cup of tea or iced, whichever, or see some sunshine. Breathe some fresh air, take a walk in nature, hug your loved ones, and talk to your friends and family. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Everybody, if you'd like to hit the like button on your way out, I very much appreciate that. Love to everybody, and I will see you all in the next video and or live stream.